Hello and welcome to the very first episode of The Elevator.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, am I supposed to clap? My bad.
There's no way.
Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah.
This is a podcast where we take elevator small talk and turn it into in-depth conversations. I'm your host, Ezekiel Day, and I'm here with...
Jonathan, sometimes go by JP. Should I introduce my major?
Nah.
Nah, people don't need to know. That's all they need to know about me.
Yeah, I'm Jaden. I'm dumb.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Ian.
I'm Aiden. I'm friends with someone who doesn't like to hold hands.
Call out! Call out! We
Yeah.
won't say who it is, but like someone got called out here.
If you had to take a guess, who would it be?
Leave your response down in the comments. Are there gonna be comments?
Actually, don't do that. That's kind of bullying. But
Wow, okay.
yeah, but could you explain yourself? Why don't you like to?
Oh, we're actually calling them out? Okay.
Wait, are we not supposed to do that?
Well, no, okay.
Okay,
Okay, here's the thing. It's just completely and totally impractical. Like if you're walking, right? So this is my thing, right? So you're walking down the sidewalk. It only has like a certain amount of width. Two people
Yeah.
take up that entire width. Now when you're holding hands, you are now one person who's taking up the entire sidewalk. Now it makes it harder for every single person to walk by, right? But if you're two different people, it's easily able to disjoint. Also, when you're holding hands, you lose one hand. You never know what's gonna happen. What if you like trip? Now you can only catch yourself with one hand. You're taking the other person with you. as
No, you
well.
have
It's
the
just
other
like-
person to
it's
pick
just-
you up.
You're acting like
No,
the hands
no,
are
no,
like
no.
super glued.
Yeah,
to
they're not
each
super
other.
glued.
No,
It's
so
just-
then your hands they get all like sweaty and stuff. You're like, no, it's
Oh.
just
No,
awful.
Your
I'd
hands
rather.
get all sweaty and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
My ones
Because the thing
sweaty.
is like,
You got
I'm
hairy
okay
hands?
with like doing a little this
Got
thing.
'em.
You know, if you want to grab my arm, that's okay, right? If I'm going across the street, I'm probably gonna pull the person across the
Wait,
street.
I feel like
It's
grabbing
just-
your arm is just as bad, no?
No.
It doesn't fix any of the problems.
No, because I
It's
still have
actually
my
harder.
hand. I still
Bro,
have
you
my
don't
like,
need
if
you
you're
don't
falling,
need your
you can't
hand.
catch
You don't need
yourself.
your hand.
I can catch
Oh wait,
myself.
the other
if I fall.
person grabs your arm, so you
Yes.
still have your hand.
Yes, I still have mine. I'm not grabbing their arm. That's weird.
Why?
Understood.
No.
No,
No.
it's just
Because the thing is, you
practicality.
can let go of
Makes
the
sense.
other person's hand.
Yeah, but no, I just
Mhm.
that's an extra step that I don't have to do if I'm not holding hands in the first place.
Yeah, he's just lazy, guys.
Yeah.
True.
More or less they're just lazy.
No, actually, that's based. I respect
Exactly,
that. I
that's
respect
what I'm
that.
saying. Like it's just
The
it's
thing-
out of convenience.
Wait, I have a
respect
question
to
for you
an
though.
extent, but
Oh, yeah.
because like a
girlfriend-
lot of his points are very good, but like it's just like I don't know. I don't know.
I have a question. If your girlfriend was like really like super into holding hands, would you?
That should be my girlfriend.
Damn.
What? That's
Ooh,
why.
that-
Wait, because like, what if you want to be like, what if it's like cold outside, and you're like,
And?
you're both wearing gloves and stuff, and then you're like,
Wait, you can't
You
hold
wanna
hands
feel-
with gloves.
Yeah, you can.
That's cringe.
But you
bro,
can.
stop.
Like that defeats the it. Like holding
That's-
hands is like so you get the physical contact.
Okay. Only one of us here is in a relationship, so. Brittany. Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
based. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, what is
It's crazy.
so,
I took a
Brittany-
sip of water at the wrong
Wow.
moment.
Wait, so Brittany, what's your take on this?
Notice how the only person who was in a relationship was a girl. All the rest of us are the same.
What?
Damn. No, wait. That's so based. I feel like the only people here who have girlfriends or like SOs are female. That I know.
Well, yes, the only people
Well,
in
that-
here.
I mean, that might
something
reveal-
doesn't add up.
That might reveal a little something about just like
Yeah, I feel
But-
like it might. I
No,
feel like it might.
but the math doesn't add up. Like every, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
it's like a pair. You
Dude,
know,
No,
like,
but
the
like it's
stable
from
matching?
other schools.
Guys, the
What's from
answer
other
is simple.
schools?
Yeah.
Oh, GG.
The answer is simple.
What's the answer?
yeah.
Andrew Tate came
No, I'm gonna stop you,
and
please.
everyone else, and so like.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, we just have it tough.
The
Low-key,
Bugatti,
like,
bro.
I've been kind of upset like from this morning because like, you know, I woke up
Yeah.
and I went to walk down the hall. You know, sometimes I pace and stuff just to think about things and. You know, there are a lot of freshmen on the floor, real cool, all of them. I look on like, you know, one of the window things, sometimes they write down stuff like P-sets. And then I see French. And things like, it's Valentine's Day and tu es drôle. Now, I don't know what tu es drôle means exactly. I know that drôle means boring, but I feel like I got the context and I was just like, damn. I'm feeling kind of lonely right now. That's kind of sad. But yeah. So all this to say, we're starting with relationships and stuff in Valentine's Day. What is your opinion on the whole holiday? What do y'all feel when, like, each year when it comes around and stuff? And yeah, we're getting into the deep things right now.
I guess from my perspective,
Yeah.
like it's just never applied to me, so
Yeah.
I don't really care. too
God,
much.
wait. I feel like Valentine's Day can extend beyond like romantic relationships because there are people in your life you love and you should like take the time to show them that love and appreciation.
I would hope people were doing that like most other days and not just on a single day.
That's true, but it's good to have a reminder every once in a while.
I agree with
that's
that.
true, yeah.
Yeah. Because every Valentine's Day, I'm just like alone. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's just like a regular day. And I'm like, oh, look at everyone else. That's so cool, guys.
That's
And
fair.
I'm like, nice.
That's fair.
But I don't know. I just think it's like, it's whatever. You know, it's like Hanukkah. Like, oh, I get, you know, it's like people celebrating.
What
I'm
is it
not.
about
I'm just watching. I'm just watching. I don't know.
So you just see people Hanukkahing? Yeah. And it's like, wow, look at the people. They're Hanukkahing.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me, but like, you know, that's cool.
Mm.
That's what like Jewish.
What does that
people,
look
right?
like?
Huh?
What does that look like? People Hanukkahing.
They have like the seven candles and they
I
light
think
it.
it's 8.
Oh my bad. I thought it was like one for each day of the week or something, but no.
I think it's one for each day.
Isn't
and
there
then
one for
more.
14? Isn't
Actually,
there
I
like
don't
14
know.
as well?
I could have sworn
14?
there was 8 because I think
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
like 8 days and nights. We will remember on Hanukkah. Is that how the song goes or something? There's a 9th one though to light the other ones though.
What do you mean? Oh.
It's 8 because I think that's how long the oil lasted
Yeah.
whenever they had, and it was like a miracle that it lasted that long because it
Oh.
wasn't supposed to last that long.
Dude, this is good lore.
None of us are Jewish. Just
No.
full
Yeah.
disclosure. But
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So, but we're learning though. But yeah.
Are we?
Hmm?
If we don't have any Jewish people here, I
No,
think
we're
we
not.
are.
No,
We're
we're
not learning.
We're potentially learning misinformation.
We're
we're
learning
putting
random
it-
stuff.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Okay.
But Brittany, what's your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
I think in the scope of it being a relationship thing, I think that's what an anniversary is for. You know,
That's facts, actually.
like for if you're in a relationship and it's like Valentine's Day, I feel like the stuff you do for Valentine's Day can easily be displaced on your anniversary. Now, if we say what like Jonathan said about love being expanded to like familial love as well, then I think that it's fine.
It doesn't even
But-
have to just be familial love, you know? I love you guys, my friends.
Yeah,
Aw,
yeah.
I expect a Valentine's Day cupcake now.
I got you, Fab. I got you.
Nice.
But yeah, I think like socially it's like a couples thing, and I personally think that
Cringy.
You should go.
it's redundant for it to be a couples thing because that's what anniversaries are for.
That's fair.
But in the context of it being all kinds of love, I think it's valid.
Okay, that's a base take. It's pretty, I think.
Yeah.
Ian, what do you think?
I think I'm on the same boat as Brittany. Like,
Mm.
like if it's like a general love thing, then that's good. As like a relationship thing, I don't know. I feel like it's like been reduced to more like a commercial thing. Just like you know, companies sell a bunch of candy and like
True.
teddy bears.
The candy is the most base part of Valentine's Day.
No,
I
it's
feel
not.
like
No.
I feel like people sleep on it because Halloween's like the candy day, but like Valentine's Day has some like fire.
They have
But it's
like
the
the
worst
chocolates.
candy.
No,
Yeah,
'cause, like,
yeah,
they got
yeah.
like the cherry flavored ones. They got to have like
Wait,
pink
cherry
thing.
flavored? Oh
They got, like,
no,
like,
no,
like,
no.
Like, they got strawberry
Bro.
stuff. Like, you know,
No,
just,
oh gosh,
You got something
please
against cherry?
no. No, the cherry like flavor filled chocolates, like no, that's not it. I'm sorry.
Those are amazing.
No,
Exactly.
guys,
Those are fire.
guys,
There's no
what are
way.
these
The
takes?
cordial
These are the worst
cherries,
takes
those
I've
are
ever
awesome.
heard.
Wait, are you saying with me or
What?
Who
No.
has the word safe?
Wait, what?
What?
I'm confused. You said there was
The,
like a
the
word
worst
safe.
takes, yeah.
But which
The cherry filled chocolate.
being good?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait,
No,
who
but
thinks
you're,
that's
you're
good?
not a person to take opinions.
Why
from.
not? Wait,
You
what's
straight
the
up eat
problem?
Oreos, chicken tenders,
Yo,
French fries,
Don't
and
listen
that's
to him.
it. That's
Don't-
all you eat.
Don't listen
Guys,
to
I'll
him.
be honest. Like, I haven't tried cherry filled chocolate, whatever. But in my experience, any cherry thing has been terrible.
Well,
What
candy.
about cherries themselves?
I've actually never
Cherries
had
are
cherry.
pretty good.
I've never had a
Cherries are
cherry.
pretty good.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
But like
I had-
any cherry
you don't know that.
flavored
There's no way you
thing
can
has
know.
always been like down. Like even for Jolly Ranchers, like the cherry.
Oh yeah, for like
True. Yeah,
That's
cherry's the
not
worst.
sad.
Cherry's the worst.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Jolly
No, yeah, that's
Ranchers
base.
are
That's
generally
base.
amazing.
Cherry's my favorite candy flavor. So
Oh no,
Wait.
Brittany.
I love cherry.
That's crazy.
But the cherry Capri Sun's good though.
There's a cherry.
I've
Cherry
had Capri Sun
anything
in
is
so
good in
long.
my
No, it's
opinion.
not okay. But
Is it by cherry Capri Sun? Do you mean like berry cola or something else? There's an actual
No,
cherry.
it means the.
I think no, it's called cherry something.
I like very cherry something or Mary cherry.
No,
berry
okay.
cherry, anything that rhymes.
Yeah, but Capri Sun's like fire.
Interesting.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually,
it's actually
it
really
is
I know.
fire. It
I
is
know
fire.
that
Yeah.
anything Capri Sun's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes well with the chicken nuggets.
Oh my gosh, Ezekiel, you're gonna get canceled.
Wait, what?
You're gonna get canceled.
Mild crazy.
That's such a mild take.
Yeah.
No, but like I don't eat only chicken nuggets and stuff. I've actually diversified.
Really?
in the past, like,
Like, into chicken strips
You don't
and
do, like,
tater tots.
There's no
Don't be
way.
like-
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
James
waffle
doesn't
fries
just
to
eat
it.
chicken nuggets anymore. He eats chicken tenders,
Bro.
backs, chicken legs,
Bro.
chicken thighs.
No, what is this? I don't know if this is
No, no,
racist or
that's-
not. I don't know.
That's too much. He doesn't eat chicken drumsticks. I know you don't
No.
eat chicken drumsticks. I know.
Wait, why not?
Based.
I don't know. I just have. Wait, so those
No,
are like
I
the
mean, I don't mean
thingies?
fried chicken drumsticks. I didn't mean
No.
like chicken drumsticks. No,
No,
just no.
no.
Why not?
It's too much work.
True. No, James based. James based.
That's
yeah.
Wait, what?
actually fairly a reasonable take.
Yeah, yeah. Like, why would I get that when I could just get like anything else? You know what I mean?
True. True.
Because like
Shocking.
no, because
You're
you have to.
absolutely shocking.
No, because first of all, you kind of have to pick it up with your hands, and cutting it with a knife and fork is such a hassle.
Why would you cut with a knife and fork? You would let you eat it off the bone.
Yeah, but that's good.
What?
No, because then you get your hands dirty, and it's just like weird. 'Cause
But
it's
you
all, like,
wipe
greasy.
it off. Wait,
It's-
okay, hang on, Jaden.
Yeah,
you
what's up?
eat finger food. You
Yeah,
eat
but
like
the-
pizza and it.
But the thing is, your hands don't get that dirty. Okay, unless you're eating Domino's, but like. Your hands don't get very dirty from eating chicken tenders. They get like maybe a little bit greasy.
Dusty.
They get
Dusty, yeah.
Shut up, they're not dusty. No, you get like what do you get? You get like the flecks and stuff like that, and like some grease.
The flex.
The crumbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The crumbs. You get the crumbs and
flecks.
stuff. But there's no problem. You know what I mean? You can just wipe that off real quick. But when you're eating like chicken drums, you get like all of like the juices and the fatty acids and all that. I don't even know what's in
Alright, I
there.
forgot. Y'all have hormones in y'all chicken.
Bro.
What? You don't have hormones in your chicken?
No, we
Your chicken
don't.
just like it never went through puberty, just like it's a chick the whole
No,
time.
Are
I
there-
meant the actual extra hormones that y'all be
Oh,
putting
the
in there.
extra.
Yeah.
So you don't want steroids? That's crazy.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
I don't know. Because now you have no muscle growth. Like, what are you gonna do?
I'll be okay.
Oh,
I'll be okay.
why do you?
Okay, so like
He's actually
so
flexible.
for the viewers, we're recording this on Super Bowl Sunday, so
Oh,
there's
yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
lot of chicken wings tonight.
I'm not eating. Okay, yeah.
You're not doing it?
No.
No, he's based. He's based. He's based. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm not doing it either.
Yeah.
Usually the dorms like last year during
Barbecue
Super Bowl
chicken
Sunday, they had a
wings
whole
are
like
different.
Super Bowl platter of like
Mm-hmm.
food, of like finger food and stuff, and I was so sad. It was just like, where'd the actual dinner go? They just opted out.
What do you mean opted out? That's like what you. It's just food,
No.
dude. But you want like fine dining at the Super Bowl Sunday? Like, what do you want?
No, I didn't want the jalapeno poppers. I wanted like my chicken breast and broccoli.
Chicken
Bro,
breast.
what
Did
kind
you
of-
really just say chicken breast?
Dude.
Out of all parts of the chicken, I won't. eat
No,
the
chicken
breast.
breast is the best part.
That is the best part.
That's
That's the
not
best
true.
part. That's fact.
No, what do you mean?
But what's better? What's better?
He's
What's
eating
better?
the chicken
Every
feet.
other part.
Oh.
Literally
No,
every other part.
no.
Are we
Yes.
about, are we about to do a chicken part tier
Are we
list,
only
guys?
doing
Are we
like-
about to do a chicken part tier list?
No, it is.
There's no way.
Yes, we
Oh
are.
my.
The wings,
No.
the any part of the leg, thigh and drumstick, they're
Thigh
like
is
top
good.
tier. And then even things like the gizzard and stuff are pretty good. But the breast that has no flavor whatsoever. It
No,
doesn't
that's
take
that's
flavor.
because you don't know how to
or
cook chicken breast.
Oh,
No.
damn.
You gotta,
What
you
is
gotta,
it?
you gotta season up real nice.
anything. Season up. But if you season
Gotta
up the whole
baste
chicken,
it.
the other parts are invariably gonna get more flavor than the chicken breast.
No.
Because the chicken breast.
No. Because like the only reason why it has more flavor is because there's more fat in it, which is why the chicken thigh is the best part, it's the fattiest part. But the chicken breast is a solid second choice.
No, it's not. There's the breast. No, not the breast. There's the thigh,
The
and
thigh.
the leg,
No.
and the wings.
The wings are trash.
Okay,
Why?
actually,
No, here's the
Because, like,
thing.
the
When
wing?
I'm like
Dude,
ranking
what
these
do you-
things on a tier list, I'm not doing it based on flavor because I hate food. I'm doing it based on like how easy it is to
You
eat.
can tell, but yeah.
How
Chicken breast
easy
is the
it is to
easiest to eat because you
That's
just
true.
like
What?
cut it up and like.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Whereas the other thing
He's
you have to
right.
like eat off the bone,
He's
and that's
right.
just like
He's
a
right.
nightmare.
He's
But
right.
the meat itself feels nice in your mouth.
I don't
What?
necessarily.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, yo. Oh my God.
Okay, now I think I see what he's talking about.
You see that? You see
Yeah,
that,
I,
Jaden.
I,
What did
I,
you
I
see?
understand where he's coming
You guys
from.
are insane.
I don't know. I think chicken overall is like very top tier food. It doesn't matter where you eat, like what you eat eating off
The
the
breast
chicken.
is invariably
Like the
worst
feet,
part.
you know. Like the feet.
The feet is not bad. Chicken feet.
I'm
are
No,
not
I was
bad.
joking when I said that, but now we call it
But I'm
okay.
just probably-
Chicken feet's like pretty good, yeah. Like a lot of cultures eat chicken feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. Some of my friends back home ate chicken feet, but like not really. I'm from Florida, by the way, so it gets crazy out there, but it's cool. It's good state. You know that's the best state in America.
No.
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 That's
I
just
agree.
simply not
Yes,
accurate.
sir.
Yeah, oh, that's
Florida
facts.
boy.
He's also from Florida, but
Yeah.
Florida. If you've lived in Florida, you know it's the best state.
It's
No.
true. That's
Where-
true.
What's better? Give me one.
Texas.
Texas.
Cap. No, here's the thing, right? We've got Disney. We've got the nicest weather in the whole US.
That's
I'm
not
not
true.
LA,
That's
could
not.
be a
It's
boundary.
wet.
Disney
there.
could be a
Set aside
boundary.
hurricanes, and we have the best
No,
weather.
it's just so
Yeah.
nasty. It's like when you go there. it's
Have
all-
you been to Florida?
I've been to Florida multiple times.
Okay.
No, you
The
entered
weather is
Florida
all
multiple
the
times.
same
No, I've
since
been to
y'all are
Florida.
all coastal.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
Texas has inland parts, it has coastal parts. So you can choose a place that has a different overall climate that'll fit your needs.
That's actually fair. I actually
Okay,
That's a very
that's an
diverse in
okay take.
Texas.
That's an okay take. But the thing is, you're gonna get shot in Texas. So
No,
like,
you're not.
Whoa!
Get shot if you
I feel like
Actually
you'd
kinda
probably
right.
be like less likely to get shot if like you're in a place where everyone has a gun.
Yeah.
Because like people
That's
would
true,
be more
actually.
nervous to shoot someone. They're like, oh, because another guy could just come here and like pop me.
Oh,
It
they actually
depends.
would. They actually would.
I can see it going either way.
No,
You really
they-
need to analyze it statistically to know for sure.
Yeah, we used
I
to
don't.
do
I'm
it.
not gonna make.
You're
any
not going to
claims,
get
but I
shot if
think-
you don't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want me getting
I'm
shot
not-
being like a consequence of my
let's not
actions.
say that, Brittany.
You know what I mean?
Let's not say
I
that.
kind of want to get back
Yeah.
on the weather thing. Are we saying that there are some places in Texas that have better weather than Florida?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
That's probably true.
Well, better weather than like maybe let's say Miami, Florida.
Yes.
It's because it's just the problem with Florida is that it's warm all the time, and
Yeah,
so during
it's
the
like-
summer it's very hot.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it's
Florida.
wet.
Florida
It's
heat
like
in the
wet.
summer. is
Okay,
like-
that's not a
but
problem.
Texas
That's not
heat
a
is-
problem.
humidity.
It depends on where you are.
But like
Heat
Texas
is bad.
heat is Texas heat. If we're talking about
Humidity's
heat,
Texas
when it comes to
heat
Florida
is
and
different.
Texas-
Florida heat's different. I mean, Texas heat's different depending on where you go.
Yeah.
Because like if you go to like a coastal city in Texas, this is all like anecdotal from someone I've heard who lives in Texas.
Okay.
But if you're in like a coastal city, it's super humid, and so then when it's hot, it's like really hot. But in other places of Texas, it's very dry, and so when it's hot, it's just like the sun. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't
Yeah,
actually
but
feel.
like if you go it like I don't know if this is like this in like Florida, but like my parents used to live in Texas and stuff like that, and they said even when you go in the shade, it'd still be really
In Texas?
hot.
It
Yes.
depends. It depends on where you are. Like
yeah.
if you so East Texas is much more forested than West Texas, for example.
Okay.
If you are in West Texas, that will probably be true because there's not enough foliage to like absorb the heat and make the shade actually effective.
Okay.
Whereas in East Texas, because you have that foliage, the shade actually does its job and actually is cool.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
So
Though?
it just depends.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how
No.
science works.
Okay.
Objects absorb light.
That is factual. I
That
learned
is
in physics
factual.
class.
However, I thought it had to do with humidity because like the thing is the heat. Okay, so let's say like there's less foliage, but it's like but it's very dry. Like the heat is gonna be absorbed onto like the pavement and stuff like that, right?
And then
Sure.
it could radiate
Yeah,
off of it.
yeah,
I see what
and
you're saying.
it the heat will not be like absorbed into the air because like there's no water molecules to like collect the heat, and so basically like there's no like residual heat like in the air except for like the sun, and so then when you go into the shade, like if there is shade, then it's like actually like way cooler. Meanwhile, in Florida, since it's humid at all times of the year,
It's
all the
just hot.
time, it's just like constantly hot because there's always residual heat, like even at night, like from the day.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that's the only factor is whether or not there's greenery or not. It's
Well, it
just
doesn't matter if it's greenery.
if you like because West Texas there's no foliage, but it's also very dry. So there would not be much moisture to do the process that you
Yeah.
just described. Whereas in coastal Texas that has both greenery and high humidity, that is exactly what would be an issue. Is the excess moisture would make it so that you would still feel hot regardless of whether you're in shade or not. So I'm not saying like it's cut and dry, like this is the only factor that's responsible for
Yeah.
whether or not you feel hot or not. But one big factor of whether or not you feel that way is the presence of vegetation or non-vegetation, in addition to whether or not it's humid or not.
Okay. I'd have to verify that. But I think
Sure.
well, I think that's true. That's probably true. But like, I just don't know like what is the more significant in terms of like,
That's
the
true,
temperature.
and I don't know either. It's just the effects are
You got any
probably compounded.
biologists? Any biologists in here?
No, we don't
No.
do that here.
Yeah,
You're
let's
a
go!
biomedical engineer. That you know
I'm
that's
like a third bio.
a third bio. What does that mean? Oh,
Like a
okay.
third-rate bio person.
No, like
Your
my
third-
degree is like a third bio.
Like 3 degrees.
Oh, 1/3
Yeah.
of your degree.
Oh,
is
I thought you were saying
biology.
like you're 3 degrees removed from biology.
no.
I was like, okay.
Alright.
So, but that still counts. So, what like? No.
He doesn't know anything about environmental like bio.
Yeah,
he knows
that's-
molecular bio.
No, I studied human bio.
Humans are boring though.
True.
Wow.
I
Actually,
mean,
that's- mhm.
if we're talking about humans versus plants and animals, I mean, I don't know exactly how boring I'd say humans are because of like the different things that go on. Like I'd say animals generally are more interesting than plants, although there's some
Obviously.
interesting plants, and that humans fall into the brackets of animals like by biology. So then humans would generally be more interesting.
Screw animals.
Wait, what?
Peter,
No,
get
no,
Peter.
Because they have such massive egos. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like they just think like their world is it. You know
Hold
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, they think that what is it because they don't have the capacity to think anything
Yeah,
else.
exactly. And that doesn't change the fact that they have a massive ego.
I don't think that.
What
I
does
think
that
that
say
means
about
that
us
they
then?
don't have
We
an
Literally
ego.
Yeah, I
took over
don't-
the entire planet.
That's not. I didn't do it. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Understood.
Yeah. I didn't make any
So which
choices.
animals specifically have egos that are way too big for your liking?
Let's see.
Is it a lion? Because it's lion, I agree with you. Like,
Okay.
I think the whole Lion King thing is really stupid.
Well, that wasn't the
Because-
lion's fault. That's
What
what
is
they
the
did.
lion's fault?
It was.
The lion
They
King
didn't
is not
ask
the
for
lion's
it.
fault. They didn't ask for it.
But the thing is, they caused
Okay,
it to
but
happen.
like
How
let's
did they
get
cause
into
it to
the
happen?
lion
Like, it's just
completely
like-
and that
It's not
circle
like
of life
purposefully.
thing,
It's just
right
like
now.
there's they operate like that. Like animals
Yeah.
just function. It's not like they have like.
You're saying they're bots?
Yes.
Animals are what? But like Lion King specifically, like they have this whole circle of life thing, and I think the circle of life is utter BS to be honest.
Yeah, but like no, humans made that, not the lions. The lions just existed.
Fine. But like, let's say within the story,
Okay.
right?
So we're
No.
going by the canon that they can talk too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
If-
do you?
This is how we go by, like in the story. It's like if you were in like Pussy Jackal or whatever, and you're debating who's the strongest, whatever, based off of what fits this, whatever.
Yeah.
We have the lions at the top of this circle of life, where they decide how much they eat and stuff like that. They're stopping the hyenas from eating, and then they're saying, "Oh, the hyenas are trying to eat too much." After they're starving, then they're kicking them out because they're trying to compensate for how much food they want to eat. And then this one dude just shows up, and he's like, "Okay, cool, we're gonna have the hyenas eat." And because the hyenas have been starving for eons, they just start to eat everybody, and then it's like, "Oh my goodness, look, the hyenas
So-
bad," and all that kind of stuff.
So what you're saying is that Scar is actually the good guy.
Yeah.
That's
No,
crazy.
But have you ever
he's a
thought-
product of the system.
Have you ever thought the fact that the hyenas just may be greedy, and that's the whole reason why they took them out in the first
Yeah,
place?
but that's what they want you to believe.
What?
After telling them they can't eat.
So Lion King is anti-Scar propaganda,
It's
no,
anti-Semitic propaganda.
anti-hyenas.
anti-hyena
Just like
propaganda.
everything is anti-hyenas.
I also feel it's inaccurate
everyone
because-
dislikes hyenas now.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense that they would put like the scavengers out of like their little circle of life gang.
but hyenas aren't just scavengers. You're not giving them enough respect.
'Cause
They
they're-
actually are better hunters than lions.
Okay. But they can't.
It's
roar.
because their standards are so low.
But they can't roar. Did you just say they can't roar?
This
They
guy
can't
has
roar?
good takes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because like imagine like a hyena being like the leader. That'd be trash.
It's a female. That's sexist, by the way. Because the females are the leaders. That's sexist.
Of the entire circle
Whoa,
of
got
life.
him.
Whoa,
Whoa.
If the hyenas are at the top and
What
the
do you-
females are the leaders of the hyenas, then yes, the female hyena will be at the top of the circle.
Yeah, I see.
I
That's
just
true.
want you to imagine that versus a big lion.
What am I hearing right now? I don't know. I think it's just that like hyenas are scavengers. Like their standards are so low
Yeah.
that like you
They're
can't
not
respect
just
them. You know what I'm saying?
scavengers, though.
No,
People
that
aren't
they-
just scavengers. They're not
Because like
just
this is
scavengers.
what happens.
They can scavenge
So they're
because
like-
they can bite the bones and stuff because of how their jaws are made. But
Yeah, but like imagine like okay in the
So
confines.
wait, I have actually a perfect parallel. So they're basically like the homeless of this like the society.
no,
'Cause they're just
they
like-
can also
okay, my bad.
hunt.
My bad.
Oh my god. If we're doing
Wait,
like,
if that's the
we're
case,
talking about
then Lion King is a very
No, no,
deep
no.
commentary
You know
on
what?
society.
You know what's the homeless?
Huh?
Cheetahs are the homeless.
Wow.
That's
Whoa.
cap. That's
No,
cap. That's cap.
Wait,
Because
there
they're
were
the ones who
cheetahs-
are rushing to get the food, and they're killing the food and stuff. But then they have to take X amount of time to eat it, and then they just get kicked out by every other person.
But there weren't any cheetahs in the Lion King, were there?
well,
Why are we
they
talking
put
about
them in
Lion
the lion guard, but that's a whole other thing.
Oh yeah, the Lion Guard. Wait, that
Look
show
at
was
the
low
Lion
key
Guard.
kind of fire. I'm
Nah,
not
it was
gonna
low-key
lie.
stupid though.
What?
Because they made Scar evil, not because he was evil, but simply because a snake bit him. It was stupid.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was
Oh, so they like
It was
ruined the
stupid.
whole backstory like Disney does with every single movie.
Yeah, indeed.
Disney movies are fire. I don't know why you're talking to me.
No. Ever since I seen the Mulan remake, I
Okay,
actually lost
Mulan remake
entire
was an
respect.
Guys,
anomaly. Did you guys
Disney
see
movies, like
Puss in
old
Boots?
Disney?
Puss in Boots was
Over
fire, but that's
Marvel
not Disney. So
That's
Oh.
true. That's DreamWorks. That's DreamWorks.
But they bought DreamWorks.
no, they didn't.
No, they
Oh
didn't.
wait.
No, they
What are you
bought-
they
talking
bought-
about
oh,
right
my
now?
bad. My bad.
But yeah, that's the spiel on the Lion King experience.
The movie was mid. That's good. Let's go.
Wait, no,
The Lion
Like
King
what?
movie?
Lion King movie was fire.
Yeah, Lion King was fire.
I was just
Okay,
I
that's
was just
good.
putting
I
forth
give
the
it.
other opinion.
Have you
Also,
watched
for the like people out there,
I haven't
no,
watched the
do not
sequel,
believe
apparently.
that Scar was
Oh.
the good guy.
Have you watched the 1.5?
But I do think that needs to be
No.
some more context.
I didn't know it existed.
Yeah, there's a
Fair.
1.5 Lion King.
I'm not watching that.
1.5.
It's
Yeah.
just Simba in the jungle
Yeah.
eating bugs. Can we talk about how Simba survived just on bugs?
Is that possible?
It's movie
I think
logic.
it is.
Movie logic.
Probably not.
No, I
for
think
a
it is
lion.
possible.
Not for a lion, I don't think.
No, but he probably was ripped though. Like think about his like nutrition. Like he was.
No, he
was
definitely was
lean.
not getting enough protein.
That's so
No,
true.
but bugs have a lot of
I
protein,
know they have
right?
a lot of protein, but the problem is like he can't scavenge for as much bugs as like his body mass is. Because like
Yeah.
how big are lions? Like 600 pounds or something?
Something like that.
Right? Like they would have to eat like a significant amount of bugs.
You
to,
didn't
like,
see him slurping up those bugs in the bag. Like you didn't see.
Because it didn't happen. It didn't
Oh,
happen.
whoa.
It didn't happen. That's why.
That's what
I
happened.
mean, Loki
we watched
though,
it.
Loki. I mean, sloth bears survive on the insects and stuff like that. So I mean, I
Well,
suppose.
sloths
But-
also have
No, not
very
sloth.
slow-
Sloth bears.
Sloth bears? How
Yeah.
big are the sloth
And they
bears?
fight tigers and stuff like that.
For
Do they
fun.
win?
I mean, the tigers.
Do they
and
win? Yeah, it's a good
because of that,
question.
they became evolved to become extremely aggressive.
Okay.
So whilst they're like bug eaters and stuff like that, they still have like the power to like fight off a tiger and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So
Fight off's not the same thing as winning.
I mean, they win sometimes.
It's like 50-50.
I can't be like, oh, they're gonna win every single time the tiger goes against them. They're gonna beat them because then otherwise, you know, I think that's untrue. But yeah, they do fight them off.
Mm.
I think it's pretty impressive for a bug eater.
Mhm.
Although it is a bear.
On a related note, did you guys watch Avatar?
The
Which
Last
one?
Airbender or Avatar: The Blue People?
The blue.
I didn't watch it because
Yeah.
I never thought it would be good, and
It
then I
wasn't,
heard it
yeah.
was not good.
Bruh.
Wait, which
So-
one? Avatar
The
1
Blue
or Avatar
People.
2? There's two of them.
Yeah,
The
second
two.
one.
Why would I be talking about the one from like 2001?
I don't know. Most people don't know when this is recorded. This could be 2001.
I mean, it could be talking about the
True.
last Airbender.
It's 2001. My bad. That's,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So, like, yeah. So what'd you think?
Okay. Well, I thought the visual effects were pretty cool.
Mhm.
I watched it in 3D, and those like little particles that were like floating in my face, which I thought was
Mhm.
pretty cool. You could see like, the veins in their hands, which is kind of cool.
Bro.
And yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Nice. Nice. I
It was
don't
like
know.
halfway
Uh-huh.
through the movie, like they just started like doing like fishing adventures and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
is this a TV series? And then like 10 minutes after that, I was like, why am I still here right now? And then like 2 hours after that, I was like, it's still going. They're still fishing right now.
They weren't
So-
fishing that much.
They were in the water a lot.
Jaden,
The movie's called The Way of Water. That's what I expect. Yeah, what's up?
what's your rating for the movie out of 10?
In terms, like overall as a package. Well, the thing is, my rating system is very biased, so it's like
That's
mainly
fine.
based off of story.
That's fine. It's your bias thing. Your bias could be wrong. That's
No,
allowed in
bro.
this world.
I mean, it was
Whoa.
basically
That is
Moby
definitely
Dick,
allowed.
and Moby Dick is a classic.
And it kind of is actually Moby Dick.
No, it is Moby Dick. Like the
Yeah.
first one was Pocahontas.
Nice. No, I think because I care about the story, and the story was really bad. So then I'm like, I'll rate it like a 5.
No, but you missed the part where like
I was like bored.
they were like catching.
It's
fish.
very hard for me to be bored during a movie.
I was bored a little bit, yeah.
Like that movie, I was bored the entire way through. Which is actually crazy.
Got
I
him.
didn't watch it.
But like it aesthetically looked nice.
Oh yeah.
And they like to show off like the light skinned people a lot because I think they thought they were hot or something. I don't know. But, like, it was cool. That's not my words. Like that, they obviously they were doing something.
I think those are literally your words.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think anyone else said that. Anyone else
Wait, I never
said
said. Wait, what? Why are you doing that? No. Okay.
Jaden,
They
that's-
literally had no. They literally had shots. Yeah, what's up?
Jaden, it's okay to like light-skinned blue people. It's allowed in this world.
That
You
is
can have a
true.
type.
Guys, no,
You can have
guys,
a type.
don't do this.
That is definitely allowed.
That's
in
not.
this
That's not what I meant.
Uh,
No, but they. I'm not gonna. I think I should just.
What?
That's my case.
Well, you like their drip? Like,
It was pretty
world. I thought
bad.
they wouldn't even wear clothes though.
barely.
Yeah, they-
no, they were literally dripping because they're in the water.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, I
like,
guess-
the same time,
Oh
That's
my.
true. That's true.
Y'all should have laughed harder at that. I'm not gonna lie.
That wasn't
No,
worth it.
we don't pull our punches here.
Damn, that's crazy.
Honestly, it's okay.
Did y'all
It
watch
was
the
a-
UFC fight?
No, who does that? My bad.
You absolutely flame. Shut down on the spot, bro. There's no coming back from that. I'm sorry.
No. It's just you'll disappoint a lot of people, but that's okay. I didn't get to watch the fight. But
Oh, so you didn't watch it either?
I didn't get to.
Bro,
You
I
said
never
watch
have
it.
gotten to.
you were going to though.
I would have liked.
You
to.
would have liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a second order desire. You didn't actually do it though.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's. I don't think that's
Is
not the
this a
same.
segue into the philosophy?
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. No. Why not?
No.
I think that's
Okay.
like you.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
well,
cute.
before we do any cues or anything like that, I think we should just go around and tell a little bit about ourselves.
Oh.
Well,
How long have we done this? I feel like that's a long intro, guys.
That's okay.
Oh, it's been
It's
a
been
30 minute,
30 minutes,
30 minute
bro.
intro.
That's completely fine. All right. So, anyways, we're all MIT students, class of 2025.
Am I?
I don't know. Are
He
you?
is.
I don't think I am.
Oh,
We're definitely
maybe-
trying.
maybe
we're
not.
definitely trying, guys.
We're
Trust.
doing our best.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
our best.
Yeah.
We're doing our best.
Yeah.
We keep going.
Yeah, we might drop out, but yeah.
No.
So, yeah, we each study different things.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
study electrical engineering and physics.
Mhm.
This guy, what do you do? I don't know what you do.
I don't know what I do either, to be honest.
That's
I'm
fair.
still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, you like math. You're like a math guy.
Math
With
is pretty fire. Math is
stats,
pretty pop.
And comp sci maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
figure it out, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any promises to the people, you know?
Yeah, everyone's counting on you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're eagerly waiting.
I mean, don't let this stop you from dropping out, though.
True, yeah.
That's facts.
I won't. I
Mhm.
promise.
I need the ring first.
Yeah, that is
The
different.
ring?
There's no way.
The class of 2025 ring would be so clean. But yeah, I study computer science, just standard boilerplate. 50% of the class studies that. So yeah, it's cool.
I do mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm also mechanical engineering, focusing on biomechanics and biomedical devices.
Ooh.
Let's try hard.
Biological engineering.
Yeah, we have like a spectrum here from Meki to
Yeah.
Bioe. That's cool.
And then we have some other people who.
Well, we have,
coming
like-
later on, right?
Huh?
On other episodes.
Yeah, we should have switched like orders.
Why?
You should have sat here.
Why?
And then no, Jonathan should have
We
sat
can
here.
switch right now. Let's switch right
No,
now.
no.
Let's go for
No.
it. No?
It's too late for this.
Damn.
We could have done like math and then like engineering and then like
Oh.
That would've been
Mechie, and
kinda
then
clean,
comp
yeah.
sci goes down
Well,
there.
right now we're
It's
like
the most
devolving
abstracted.
in from like most removed from like actually building stuff to like pseudo.
I'm definitely the most removed from building stuff.
Yeah, so
that's-
you should be
yeah, that's
you
what
should
I'm
be
saying,
over
we should
there.
Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's close enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
build
yeah.
things sometimes.
But yeah, what do you guys think about your majors? Is it cool?
I'm thinking it's more cool now than I did
Oh.
last semester. Because
Ooh.
last semester was interesting.
Oh yeah. I see why that Orgo.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
That Orgo-
Why don't y'all
Orgo-
talk about your Orgo experience?
Oh yeah, for the people who want
Bad
to be
memories.
doctors. or
I'll
something.
go. I can go. Like Orgo was okay. Like I found it interesting. So it wasn't the worst class. Thermal was the worst class.
What was interesting about it?
Let's see. There was the interesting part of building, but then there's also the satisfaction of understanding. I think that's what also would make it pretty good. If you could if you were able to, like, okay, I get this.
Isn't that literally
It's definitely
every
dumb,
subject?
just
No,
Like-
it's
My
not.
bad.
It's not because
Okay.
like it sort of has to go with like if everyone's telling you X subject is super hard,
Uh-huh.
and then you do this subject and it ends up being super hard.
Mhm.
When you get to the point of understanding it, it's like, okay, this feels really good.
I see.
You know what I mean?
That makes
so
sense.
You're
Yeah.
saying
yeah.
that you like feeling superior to other people.
No, I like feeling superior than how I was before.
Okay.
Yeah, you turn that to growth. I like that. The growth
You watch
mindset,
Blue
guys.
Lock. You watch
What?
My bad.
Hey, Blue Lock is fire.
It is fire.
Watch Blue Lock.
What does
Blue
that
Lock
have
is
to do
fire.
with Blue Lock, Jade?
No, because Blue Lock's about people who play soccer. You know what I'm saying?
That has nothing to do
Jaden,
with
we
this.
don't have to give a literary analysis right now. We can do that next time.
Yeah,
We
true.
can do that next time.
Yeah, that's why I
Or
just
when,
said.
when the whole thing, like the whole first season ends, we can do that afterwards.
Oh,
But
true.
yeah,
The season's fire though. I watched
Yeah,
the episode
yeah.
right before it came
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah.
It was-
Wait, so they only play soccer there?
Yeah.
There's no like. Is there anything outside the soccer field, like character, like
Yeah,
the character development
no.
only
No,
happens?
the character
It's only in the
happens
field.
in the sport.
It's only in the field. But that's where it
actually
matters
kind of a
though.
cool
That's where it
concept.
matters.
That's a cool
It's actually sick. But yeah.
That's how it is though. Like if you're immersed in a sport, your character development sometimes happens like through a sport.
That's trash.
No, it's not.
Why
it's
is it
actually better
trash?
than experiencing
Well, you
it
do-
in life because you're gonna experience things. Might as well experience them in sport when
No,
the stakes
true.
aren't as
I'd
high.
rather not.
Why not?
I'd rather experience it with like interacting with people.
No, but
outside the sport.
That's-
I don't know about that one.
Because then
That's
it's
casual.
boring.
That's
So
definitely
you want to go to like
casual.
No,
Korean
I'd rather, but I just
barbecue
don't.
after your thing and talk about your feeling? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, let's go.
That's way better.
Huh? See, the thing is that breeds weakness.
What breeds weakness?
I'm trolling.
Wait, I didn't
I
hear
mean,
from.
no.
We didn't get to hear from Ian about his Orgo.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I agree with Aiden. It's like satisfying when you like get the intuition, but it's like a really annoying class just because it's so much content.
96% exams,
Oh.
4% presets for completion,
Yeah.
and the 4% actually mattered. so you'd actually have to do them.
Damn, that's crazy.
It wasn't the worst class last semester though, because like Orgo didn't. I don't think Orgo got a 2.3 out of 7. So
Thermo did?
yeah.
Hey, yo.
So
Well, that's a legendary class.
Was it
manager
like the
right there.
teacher's fault or like the class structure?
well, there was a teacher who was supposed to be there who wasn't teaching this time, and
Oh,
then
that's
there
nice.
were 3 different teachers, and
Mhm.
one of them was interesting.
Nice.
And yeah, it was an interesting.
Wasn't
class.
the
I
kid-
never felt like I enjoyed doing it. I never felt like I get it, and it was
Mhm.
just thing.
Mhm.
It was
I don't think
it
I've
was
ever
crazy.
enjoyed a class ever.
Nice.
Cap. There's no way. What about
That's
Larry
cap.
Guth, 1801? That was fire.
Awful.
Oh,
Don't be like that.
no.
Don't be like that. It wasn't awful. It was yes.
Aiden has to head out.
True.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay.
See you.
This is
Oh,
a-
we're just gonna. I just walk off.
We're,
Oh yeah.
we're
Yeah,
kicking
you-
him
yeah,
out?
Yeah, you're kicked. Like,
What?
This is the audition. You didn't make the cut.
That's crazy.
But
There's
you know,
no
there's
way.
always next year.
Ceremoniously,
There's
no-
always next year.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Maybe I start my own podcast next year.
Oh, shoot.
You could. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, you would be permanently blacklisted, but
I mean,
Why?
that's
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to
I
say.
did
Yeah.
not take the DEI training yet, so I mean neither did I, but I'm the
Later, everyone.
inclusivity
Okay.
kid, you know.
Bye.
Yeah.
have
Bye.
a great Sunday.
Yeah.
we'll give it a round of applause.
Wave to the
for
camera.
boy.
You know, wave to
Oh
the
yeah,
camera.
true. Wow. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let me defend myself. I thought
Chicken
1801.
breast is still trash.
Oh.
There's no way.
I thought the professor for 1801 was very good.
Thank you.
Very
Yes.
reasonable.
Thank you. The best
Yes.
professor I've had at MIT, to be honest.
That's
Okay.
also actually probably a reasonable take.
That's reasonable. Take
It's just that like
the class.
the actual like the 1801 part, like the math part, like the calculus part was trash.
That
was
actually-
kinda boring,
That was mad
actually. I
easy.
agree.
That was mad easy.
Well, okay, let's not say that, guys. We don't want to come across as like.
Retrospectively,
Elite.
it seems easy. I didn't think it was that easy when I was in the class.
You got like hundreds. I don't know. My bad. I
I
exposed you,
got
but like
I got like 98s on the exams, but like,
yes.
This guy, bro. This guy.
but like, it was not enjoyable. Like I had to like put effort in.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
So you don't like putting effort in.
I would.
Who
rather
does?
not.
The thing is, sometimes effort's rewarding. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause, like-
if you get like a skill that's useful.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't.
Calculus is a useful skill.
1802 was already the
You
worst.
use
class
it for
I've
all of
ever
your
taken.
classes, so that's definitely cap.
Yeah, but like.
By the way, I don't
all
think
my
we said
classes
what
are useless
1801
as
was.
well.
We didn't say what 1801 was. I don't think.
Oh yeah, sorry. 1801's Calculus 1. So
But
it's like the
it's not
type of
really
thing you
like-
learn in, if you take an AP Calc A, B, and BC,
Mhm.
it's that basically.
Well, no, it's not like that. Like they presume that you already took like some calculus.
Oh yeah,
No,
true.
they don't.
Well,
Yeah, they
kind
do.
of.
Not
Because
in
they
1801.
don't teach you how to take derivatives.
Yeah,
for
they just
instance.
come in and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just like, there's like today we're gonna be looking at like a Taylor expansion.
No, they didn't
No, they
do
definitely-
that.
they definitely did that.
They
They
didn't do
definitely
that.
did
If
that.
First order approximation first day.
They did not.
That's
No, but
not
they didn't
bad.
even-
It's like basic.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's not basic for someone who's never taken calculus before.
I think.
But it's like one of the first things you would learn in calculus.
No, you would learn about like the limit stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No, but they
Yeah.
did it in a way to where they understood that you may not know calculus, so they're trying to make it easy. He tried to make it do logical steps to build up
No,
to
yeah,
the
I
idea,
agree.
and it worked, and it was good. It was good.
Okay, it was
It was
decently
the reason why
structured-
it's a decently structured class is
Yeah.
because Larry Guth actually thought about what is the best way to teach the subject.
Yes, which most
He thought about it.
Most
And
of the
no-
professors don't. They
I don't
don't.
think most professors do that.
Yeah.
No, exactly, and that immediately makes him rank one. That's actually crazy that the bar's on the floor. But, you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like every class I've taken since then has just been downhill.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. The thing is, I think having three professors teach a class is like not.
It
That's
could be
like-
okay.
It could be okay, but I think there's no reason to do it.
Well, sometimes you don't have like
No,
like
they
professor,
have the
there's no
expertise.
professor who's like available for like the whole thing. So you have to have professors be available. when
No,
you
but they're sitting in the classroom in the front
Yeah,
row.
they're really.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are?
yeah, they're
Oh,
sitting.
always do
so
that.
Like,
they're lying. They're
yeah,
lying.
like
And
for
sometimes,
some.
sometimes like the professor like who's doing the class will like make a small mistake and they'll be like, excuse me, you meant to write the derivative of f of x
Well, he
divided
said-
by
okay.
4 is the
That-
correct thing, and the guy's like, that's what I wrote. He goes, no, you wrote the derivative of x of f divided by 4. He's like, you know what I meant. And he's like, no, because the students might be confused.
Yeah.
And none of the students were confused.
Do they actually do that?
Yes, in so I'm not gonna
I've
call
never
the
seen them.
classes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
call the classes, but
No, but I just think like, because for instance, for introductory bio, I know for a fact because there's like one good lecture at the beginning. Oh wait, shoot, I shouldn't. I don't know if I should expose. But let's say, okay, let's do it hypothetically. There's a class.
allegedly, it's all
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
So like, let's say there's a class where the subject is very easy, and there's a good lecturer at the beginning.
Yeah.
And this person has like been teaching bio for 20 years.
Mhm.
They obviously know all of the intro
Wait,
stuff
wait,
around
wait.
bio.
It's bio. I thought it was just an easy class.
This is an easy class, let's say.
The bio is an easy class.
That could be
So,
potentially
so
one
you're
of the
saying
classes.
that bio.
It
in the
is
bio.
bio.
Class.
Bio. You're talking about
Bio's
bio.
here.
Let's say it could be bio.
Yeah.
Let's say it could be bio. It
Okay,
could,
let's-
let's just
let's-
say,
presumably-
yeah, because there's many different types of bio you could
And
be
there's
taking.
also many types of easy classes. It may not
Exactly.
actually be bio.
Yeah,
but presumably,
exactly.
you're talking about some bio class.
Yeah, like
that
a bio-like
allegedly
class that
may
you're
or
required
may
to take
not.
by the institute.
Okay.
That I
no,
wouldn't take
yeah,
otherwise.
yeah.
But yeah,
That narrows it down a lot. Actually. I mean, you already narrowed it down
I
completely.
don't know.
but yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking
So
about either.
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
So like, let's say there's like a lecturer at the beginning of the class who actually actually wants to teach you the content well, and then a third of the way into the semester they switch to a different person who's never thought about what they're actually teaching. They're just going through the slides and reading off the points that you need to know.
no.
And I'm like, oh, let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I like to see.
I've heard of classes like that before.
Yeah.
Where the professor just reads off the slides.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It do be like that. And I feel
But-
like the thing is, right?
Yeah.
If you're a professor in a subject, you should at least know like the basic intro stuff, like
They do.
on the back of your hand. You
They
shouldn't
do.
need to read off of slides.
Well, I think it's just that not necessarily reading off of slides, but it's like there's no actual manipulation of the content to try and make people understand what the main point is. Like I talked with you about this earlier, Jonathan, about how like for like a lot of like classes, at least like comp sci classes, they just jump in and just saying like, okay, let's just prove this right now, and I'm like, okay, why am I doing that?
Every comp sci class here is.
Actually, I disagree with that. A lot of comp sci classes here, at
What are
least
you
the ones I've
talking about?
taken.
What are you talking-
Well,
what are you
okay,
talking-
the theoretical comp sci classes do a good job of like contextualizing the content that they talk about.
What are you saying right now?
talking about?
What are you
Wait,
talking about right now?
wait. Do you
What are
remember
you talking
the
about?
discrete math class? Like at
Yes.
the start of every lecture, I hated this part, but they offered context to why the thing was important.
They did.
Are you
So
talking
I'm
at
about,
talking
least
about 006. I'm talking about 006.
are you talking about 042 right now?
Yeah, we were talking about over two.
Well, 04 doesn't count.
I guess it is math technically.
That
Yeah.
doesn't count.
I'm talking about 006.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, algorithms. Yeah.
I feel like actually, you know what, that's fair.
I saw some absurd things the other day. That was actually like.
Wait, you went to the 006 lecture?
I did go to.
Why?
Yeah. Why not?
Wait. Are you,
With Liam or no?
hold
No.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hmm.
Just for the Liams?
No.
Who did you go with?
Of course, 6.
I went with. Huh? Oh yeah. No, sorry.
The roasting the core sixes and bread.
Wait, no,
That's
no,
great.
It's not
hold on,
relevant.
hold on,
It's not
hold on.
relevant right
What
now.
happened to 006 last semester? Huh? What happened to it?
What do you mean? What happened to it?
Well, what'd you get in the class?
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
the
wait,
cla-
wait,
oh,
wait,
you're asking like on the
whoa,
class.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I popped off for the one time.
What about the other times?
Well, the other times?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't pop off those other times.
Oh, so like
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
on your transcript.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It may not appear on my.
Is
transcript.
he-
Oh, it doesn't appear.
No, it doesn't appear. On my
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. that's crazy.
Ezekiel, bruh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but like. Yeah, there's nothing. Some people just like they can't be teaching it.
Interesting. Because like the thing is,
Mhm.
I think my problem with the coding classes is like the coding part.
Mhm.
Because like I spend an obnoxious amount of time coding, and then like
Skill issue. You can't blame the professors for that. I'm sorry.
yeah, but the thing is like the only requirement was that I had no requirements. It was just like come here and take this class. And I'm like
Yeah.
okay, it's required. So I come in and they're just like oh I need you to write this little program here, and I'm like I don't know how to do that. You didn't teach me how to do it in class. You definitely didn't even teach me how to like the language to code it in. Like they just didn't teach it. So you're like just
Are you
just,
talking
like,
about 100A?
I'm talking about all the coding classes.
No,
They're just
100A. That no. You can't say that. 100A taught us the concepts that we needed to do the P sets.
It did.
It definitely
They actually
did.
went through
It was-
all the stupid.
It was
functions
taught really
one by one.
quickly.
No.
I won't say
They
that, but they taught us everything we needed.
They
to know.
did. They did.
Okay,
And
well,
they-
I'm talking about an alleged class here.
Okay,
Oh, I think
understood.
I know
Yeah,
which
yeah.
one you're talking about.
I also know what you're talking about.
That one was crazy.
It's just so annoying. Like I'm like over here coding, and then like the thing is like I'm like let me just ask my friend who knows how to code like how to do this, and then if you do that you fail.
Oh yeah.
because of the collaboration policy.
Yeah. Collaboration
Is
policies
this-
or not?
A class that Ezekiel dropped freshman year.
No, that was a different one. That one's also that one's worse.
Wait,
That one's so much worse.
wait, is it one this semester?
It's alleged. I don't,
Yeah.
That's
That's
I
not
understand.
but
I
okay.
understand.
In
I
this
know,
case,
yeah.
he's actually correct. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say.
Okay.
But
How's
yeah.
the course 2 experience?
It's fine.
Nice.
What does that mean?
No,
What do you mean?
course 2
Like,
is
what do they
balling,
teach you
bro.
in
They
there?
have like so
'Cause,
much
like-
money for no reason.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
So there, okay. 086 is the MATLAB class. You just do MATLAB. And I took it last semester. And what I didn't like about the class is that we would be taught the mathematical concepts that we had to know to do the P sets, but there was no like link. there is no instruction into how to translate the mathematical concepts into actual MATLAB code. And that's what a lot of people were complaining about last semester, is that like we could care less about what the concept is if we can't do it in a P set.
So it's like all the other coding classes here.
Yeah, essentially. And then depending on if you're a 2A or a straight 2 or a 2OE, if you're a 2A, you have to take a circuits class. And last semester, I was initially a 2A, so I took this circuits class. And then halfway through, I changed to just a regular 2. And I was like, oh crap, I don't really want to take this class anymore. But like circuits are kind of important. Yeah. So I finished that class, and it's on my transcript and everything. That class was hard because I hate circuits, and I'm really bad at circuits.
That's like my thing.
But yeah, it was anyway. But the big class is 001. That's where you learn like the basic mechanics of like materials,
like physics and stuff.
Yeah. And one of the major concepts that is important for like the real world is bending, because obviously you don't want to build
firebending.
Buckle. No.
Yeah, waterbending.
No.
Waterbending is based.
No.
Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, 001 was fine. I like the professor. He was really chill.
Are you taking 003?
Not this semester.
007?
Next semester. I am taking 007 this semester.
What do you do now? Is that like
robots?
You have to actually build stuff, right? You have to like have a project.
We actually are going to build something this week in our lab section. We're going to build our mini me robots that we designed a base for in CAD earlier, which was a roller coaster of emotions.
You see, in the coding labs, you have to do these things called checkoffs.
Oh yeah, I did triple
Don't talk about this.
Checkoffs are not that bad, bro.
They're not that bad.
Like if you know what you're doing,
they're not that bad.
What code
But
class
like,
have you taken a class like above 100A?
all 3-6.
That's not the. That's
It
probably
has
not
checkoffs.
That's probably. I don't know what
How
that
many
is.
people are in that class?
Huh?
Because when there's like 500 people in the class, it's over.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's actually over.
I see. How about voices now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Started?
Wait. I have some thoughts on this as well.
All right, so sorry, the podcast cut off, but that brought up the topic of voices. The reason why your voice sounds different on camera versus like how you hear it is because when you hear your voice, you have some sound that's resonating around your head that you hear, and there's like the sound that goes directly from your mouth to your ear. But the problem is that when other people hear it, the sound actually comes out, it bounces out around the room, and then it goes into their ear. So like it's like affected by their surroundings. So your voice is actually deeper, like at least for like guys, like your voice is deeper than you think it is. Like the way you do that is like you can like put like
I mean,
blinders,
I can
like
attest to
here.
that too. Like my voice in my head sounds deeper than in
Wait,
the
what?
recording.
My voice
That's
sounds so
crazy.
much higher than.
Yeah, like if you put
Really?
if you put your like hands in front of your ears like this and like block it off, no, the other way.
Look at the guy. Look at the video, guys.
Oh, true. Like
Yeah.
And then you talk,
Yeah.
you can sort of start here. If you have like a really big piece of paper.
Okay.
you can-
Whoa. Wait. Actually, I don't know if it's any different. Is it any?
I think
It
it's-
is kind of different. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you had like a big
Ooh.
piece of cardboard, I've tried this before. You take like 2 pieces of cardboard and put on the side of your head. You can hear how other people hear you because like it has to bounce around first and then come in, and then you hear how it sounds.
That's actually really cool.
Okay.
Try that at home, guys.
Yeah. Fun fact. Of the
Don't
day.
die though. We're
Fun
not
fact
liable.
of the day.
Why would you die from that?
I don't know. People would put like if they put like I don't know.
Super glue on.
No.
The
That'd be really
girl
cool.
that put super glue in her hair.
Oh, that was.
Oh, the gorilla glue.
Wait, why did she do that?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what was it? It was
She
her
ran out of
She,
gel.
she
Yeah,
ran
yeah.
out of gel, and so she grabbed the Gorilla Glue.
by accident.
No, on purpose.
Nice, nice.
No, she grabbed it, and she was wondering, "Holy crap! Like, why can't I like wash my hair and brush my hair?" And she looks at it, and she's like, "This stuff is very strong hold," and we were like, "Yeah, because it's glue."
Yeah, and then she
Yeah.
like tried to like sue
Did you
the
have to-
company, and then they were like, "Nah." It says, "Don't put on skin," and then she was like, "But my hair is not my skin." That's so
Wait, so was her hair
She-
stuck to her head like permanently?
well,
She had to
she had to go to a doctor's office. They had to use medical adhesives on her hair. It took them hours to like fully detangle all her. There's like a video. There are like clips on YouTube where
wanna
it
see
shows them like she's on the surgical table and they have like a white tooth comb, like getting the bigger chunks out, and then they go in with a fine tooth comb, and her hair looks like dirt water coming out because it's all the dissolved glue coming out.
She should just cut it off.
Yeah.
Go ball, baby. Let's go. Ball gang. Ball gang.
Are you bald?
I might
You're
go
almost
bald. I'm
bald.
almost
When?
bald. I
When?
might full commit one day.
Full
I might
commit.
full commit.
You're gonna
That's
send
actually
it?
like that's a big commitment. You gotta shave like
Oh, yeah.
almost every day.
Yeah.
Well, I would do it once and then see how it looks when it's like growing back. Cause I can't like do it every day. That's just too much.
it's not every
effort.
day. Say like every 2
It's not every
days.
day, bro.
Not every 3 days. My hair grows fast.
Yeah, not everyone's though.
No, my hair grows very slowly.
I was born with a lot of hair.
Okay.
Is that a flex?
I saw a
that's
baby
flex.
picture of him.
Oh, did you?
He had a lot of
Hey,
hair.
yo, I need to see this baby picture
Hey.
now. Show it on the podcast, bro. We all want to see this baby.
Oh, I don't have it right now.
Oh.
Let's cap, but okay.
I guess technically it's in the ether. I could find it, but like,
Yeah. It's not worth it.
no.
No. Okay, fair.
Thing is, how do you make your voice sound deeper? Because do you speak from a diaphragm?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. That's why.
Okay, like, so your
way.
diaphragm, it's like when you play an instrument or you sing, right?
Mhm.
Like you can breathe in like this, like this, like where your chest comes out, but you can also like breathe in from here, where like your stomach comes out, and that's
Mhm.
like breathing from your diaphragm. So you can like talk from your diaphragm and it'd be like much louder. Like if you fill this up with air and then push out the air from here and then force it out your lungs, then
Yeah.
it'd be like more powerful.
Okay.
It's not like you do it deeper. Deeper, you just be like, just like consciously think about making it deeper.
Who was that CEO that
Elon
like
Musk, oh.
Elizabeth Thorpe or something? Where she like there were like rumors where she purposely lowered her voice, and it was like, oh, she's a psychopath because okay, so like there are like some behavioral criteria that people have to meet in order to be considered a psychopath.
Okay.
And so they think that the reason why, first of all, they think that she has altered her voice in some way. Because there are like clips where she will be like excited about something, or she'll be caught off guard and she sounds like a normal woman, like slightly higher pitched, and then she'll immediately like revert to this very baritone voice level, which seems to be unnatural because she sounds unnatural, at least in my opinion. She sounds like she's doing it on purpose, but the perception is that because she had become a CEO so early in her career, that she changed her voice because there are, I guess, some like behavioral studies that show that if women have lower voices, they're deemed to be more trustworthy and like are perceived more powerfully. And so in order for her to like rise the ranks, so to speak, she lowered her voice so as to take advantage of those perceived benefits. Yeah.
I might
That's
start
pretty
lowering my
smart.
voice now.
That's pretty
I
smart.
might start lowering my voice now.
Right?
Well, I
So I
think
get to
it's
the
just
top.
beneficial for guys to have deeper voices, like when they talk.
No, but that
think
makes
so.
a lot of sense. I don't think that's like psychopathic.
Well, the reason why it's psychopathic is because why would you want to do something that is very hard for you to is a very hard thing for you to upkeep unless you were doing it for selfish reasons,
You are.
which could also be like
She-
a narcissism thing as well.
Well, no, I don't. Well,
but-
she's just doing it for her own benefit.
That's a
That's-
psychopathic thing.
That's not psychopathic.
Wait,
That's-
that
you
is,
can do
like,
whatever-
like,
you can do
like,
whatever you
like,
want. You can do whatever you want. I can make my voice
Well,
deeper if I wanted
plenty,
to.
I think I confuse sociopathy with psychopathy,
That's not
but
socio.
between the
That's just-
two, I think a common thread is that you don't have empathy and you don't see how your actions affect others.
Is it affecting others?
It's
Yeah.
affecting others because she is taking advantage of people's perceptions.
There's nothing
Of
wrong
her.
with that.
So-
People can alter the way they communicate with people in order to make themselves more presentable.
I think
Yeah.
we all do that, but it's different. Like if you take it to like an extreme.
Why is that an extreme though?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not saying that's an extreme specifically. I'm just saying that if you were to take it to like,
What would be an extreme then?
I think an extreme is like if you like. So for example, like. You want like if you're a sociopath, then you only really care about like you don't really care about like other people. You're really like more focused on yourself.
Okay.
So there's like everything that you do, like all your actions are calculated. Like how can this like have like a better gain for me, right? Then like at that point, then it would be like sociopathic versus just being like.
I don't know about that. That's kind of sus. Because I think the thing is,
Well, the
because
DS
We're
let's
also
say
not authorities on it, so
No, we're
if that's
not,
something
obviously.
you want to like
Why do we
look
keep
into-
talking about things we have no authority to talk
because
about?
we have no authority for anything.
Yeah, we
Yeah, like, we actually
incompetent. We have no skills at all whatsoever.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about? I can do math, bro. That's a skill in
That's true.
itself,
He's-
bro.
yeah,
I'm
I
cracked at math.
He could probably actually talk about math.
I can actually probably talk about math.
Yeah.
We'll devote one podcast episode to me just talking about math.
No.
Nice,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no.
No?
That's all no.
No.
No, I can
episode.
talk about fire stuff,
nobody
bro.
wants to
Episode-
read it.
episode
my-
50?
No, math is
Only
so
math.
interesting. Okay, never mind.
You
I'll
can have
stop.
you can have a JP after hours.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After-
Math lesson.
The thing is though, I think like, because the thing is that I agree with what like Ezekiel said or something, or no, Jonathan said, where like people change. You can alter the way you present yourself to maximize like like how positively people view you.
I
Or how-
agree, but
and that's what
like-
people do in the first place. Because like we know someone who like basically thinks before they say anything. You know what I mean? And so then like they're really well spoken. No,
I definitely don't.
I don't do that.
I
Nice.
mean,
no,
I-
okay, no, but the thing is, right?
Yeah.
Is that like the reason they did that was so that they can get their points across better to other people, and that they're viewed as more like
Eloquent.
eloquent. Yeah.
I
And
agree
so-
with that sentiment. The thing that what I've looked at and what I agree with is that if you are in your right mind, you shouldn't have to change the way you talk, for example, or your appearance so drastically just to change people's
That
perspective.
depends
I
on how you
think it's the
define right
degree
Yeah.
to which you change.
I'm still
Definitely,
not understanding
guys.
why like changing your voice is
Okay, like, if
so
you
It's not like she got like a surgery. She just like intentionally talks deeper, right?
She intentionally talks deeper.
Okay, like it's one like for example, when I'm like talking to like people who are like serving me like at like the dining halls and stuff. I
Yeah.
talk with like marginally higher voice than I normally would just to seem like a little bit friendlier. When I'm talking to like friends or people I don't know, I talk in a deeper voice. But that's different than being like hello. Like, that's a whole nother like level of just like that's
Okay.
extreme.
That is extreme. It's just weird. I don't know, but like I don't know if you make claims about that. You could argue, I guess, they care too much about like what others think of them.
But she's a
Yeah,
CEO, so why are we
She's a
roasting
CEO.
her?
Well, not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Oh, she.
What happens?
Ian, do
A
you want
lot.
to
Yeah, Ian.
pick it up from here?
Okay, that's the Theranos thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, person makes a company, says she can do like a whole bunch of tests on like
Oh,
blood
this person.
from like a single drop. Turns out it's not true.
Ah.
She gets like a lot of money from a lot of important people.
Nice.
Gets caught. Is currently in jail, right?
Mm.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah.
See, I think we're like we're actually like marginally more competent than that. I feel like
What is
Only marginally.
That's fair.
Marginally.
I think that's
Marginally.
based. Yeah.
For context, she was a Stanford dropout.
Ah.
So like,
So wait. I'm seeing a pattern with these like CEOs. Dropout is like the key word. Like we're halfway there. 'Cause, like
Okay.
you have to make it to school first, then you can drop
Ah,
out.
No
yeah,
one
yeah.
drops out of MIT and then does anything.
I've seen. I think
I
there's a
think
story
even-
about one person who did that,
One?
and they like have like a machine learning company or something.
But I feel like
Yeah.
most people who drop out of MIT that like they just gave up on life. That's why they dropped out. That was it.
very unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I
You
think
know-
at MIT also, you don't have time to like think about being a CEO and stuff, or as much as you would at other schools, because you have to like do so much work. So like,
Yeah, but the thing is, if you did put more time into that and less time into your work, it'd be probably more beneficial.
potentially,
It could be.
depends.
If you're not going in like the complete wrong direction,
Yeah.
then yeah, it's probably more beneficial. Because you're learning more practical skills that you can like actually apply,
Yeah.
rather than like a lot of extraneous stuff. But extraneous stuff does help.
I'm never gonna use Calc 2 again.
That's not true.
No, Calc 2
Dude,
is so
you're-
fire though.
Aren't you?
Calc 2 is so fire.
You're like a physics
And no,
major.
here's the thing, right?
You're a physics.
Calc 2.
Yeah, we use it every day.
The thing about
Yeah.
Calc 2 is it provides like really nice intuition about how to like set up integrals
he's going
visually.
nice
That's like a.
and intuition were not the words I'd use to
well, that
describe
means you're a bad
Calc 2.
teacher.
Whoa, I'm not saying I had a bad teacher.
For 1802?
I'm not saying
1802
anything
is
about
calculus 2, multivariable.
No.
I'm not saying anything about the teachers here.
Mhm.
They're all great.
Uh huh.
Yeah, they're all great people.
Yeah, fantastic people.
Not sociopaths. No.
No,
No.
they really care about the students.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they're actually not sociopaths. That second part is.
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I just said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is great.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Especially Core 6, they're like the best.
Oh yeah, we love them. They're so good at teaching. The
Mhm.
homeworks that
Mhm.
are not obnoxiously long. They're just like
No.
perfectly length. And it's not like they give us like
Yeah.
labs and homework assignments in the same week.
Oh,
like
no.
that would be crazy. Like because they don't do that. of
Yeah,
course.
and they wouldn't give us like a post lab directly after.
Yeah,
the lab.
they wouldn't do that. Like, they
No,
wouldn't
no.
give us like a lab and then a secondary lab and then like a homework assignment to do on
Yeah.
top of that
No, they
without
don't.
teaching any of the.
I'm
coding.
so glad
Like,
I'm not core 6, guys. Y'all
Yeah.
sound like you're suffering so bad.
suffering. No, I'm having a great
Wait,
time.
you're not core 6?
No.
Hold up.
I thought you were 614.
Don't worry about it. No, don't tell them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a mystery major.
He's a mystery
I'm
major.
exploring right now.
You're DB
Uh-huh.
Cooper. You're the mystery man.
You said DBQ?
Huh?
Huh?
Course
Course
25? Yes, sir.
DB
Yes, sir.
Cooper.
Oh.
You don't know who DB
yeah.
Cooper is?
The guy who jumped out of the airplane.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lived or something. I don't know.
Well, they don't
We
know
don't
that.
know.
It's
Okay.
it's unsolved for a reason.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We should try that.
No.
Jumping out of a plane.
Yeah.
No, I'm
One
not doing
podcast episode.
I did that.
I did that
Jumping out of
once.
a
that. I
plane.
know you've done that.
Yeah,
but like
I
I
did
think
that
about
once,
my
too.
life too much.
I thought about my life.
I can
But I was at the
barely.
point where it's like, I'll just do it.
Because the thing is, like, I'm thinking to myself, like if I die and they got put something on the gravestone, it's not gonna be like voluntarily jumped out of a plane and parachute didn't open and just died
Yeah, you
out of
just have
sheer
papers.
stupidity. Like
Thing
I'd
is,
rather
you're,
die
you're,
like
you're
epically.
tied to another person though. Like it's tandem.
Yeah,
We're-
imagine you died with a person on top of you. That's tough. That's tough.
It's not tough.
That is tough. That's
No.
tough. That's tough.
I don't want that on my gravestone. It's like, oh, why'd he die? And it's just like, oh, he decided to jump out of a plane.
Got squished by another human being.
You know, it's very unlikely that you die while skydiving.
Yeah, but it's a possibility.
it's a possibility, unfortunately. But like,
You can die in everything.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
think about it.
But like some things are more epic than others.
what would you rather die doing? Thing is, you don't get to choose when you die or how
Yeah.
you die.
You can. Well,
You-
yeah, you
you-
can.
you-
You definitely can.
You can if you want to die early, but
Well, it depends on how early.
no, what? No, it just like you can schedule a date and then, but the thing is, you may not even make it to that date unless you do it like
That's
after
Are we
the-
talking about euthanasia now? I'm so confused.
Potentially.
No, we're,
Not- well-
we're talking about like.
Like an epic
Like-
way to die would be like,
Okay.
Yeah.
like you just go 1v1 with a lion.
No, it
That's
wouldn't.
dumb.
No.
That's
That's
worse than the
actually
skydiving. Actually, that's
Actually-
worse than the skydiving.
No,
No,
but like,
it
you
actually
you
would be
didn't-
pretty cool.
Yeah,
At
but you didn't
least-
do it voluntarily. You were just like walking and the lion just pulled up on you. Yeah, throwing hands.
Well,
No, but the
at
thing is,
least
you would
if
assume you'd
you're-
get mauled, or
Yeah.
you'd be, or the line is still there, and you're like, yeah, he did a number on him. Like, yeah,
Yeah, at least if you're skydiving, your death will be instantaneous once you hit the ground. Whereas if
True.
you're fighting
That's
with a
not
You'd
lion,
be
true.
so.
Because like
afraid.
there's this guy who like fell out of a plane and his parachute didn't open and like he didn't die, but he like broke every single bone in his body.
Oh no! Oh!
Is he okay now? Is he? I don't know. Like,
Like, he's-
cause
So what
maybe
did he
because
do?
bones heal. but-
Sometimes
I don't know if he's okay. I just saw that story somewhere. Like he just the parachute didn't open, but he survived.
we should check on him.
Yeah.
Maybe another time. But I wouldn't recommend skydiving actually. But
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
it's just painful.
Yeah, I know.
I imagine
could've-
like
I could've
your ears
told
were
you
probably
that.
popping.
Oh yeah, really bad.
They were
And, like,
popping off.
the first one when you fall off, like you really feel it.
It's more when you reach terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah.
That's a physics thing. You should know that.
Yeah.
I do know that. I'm in quantum physics now, though. We don't do that stuff anymore.
Oh,
Damn.
The
that's
first day
too
they were
late.
like classical mechanics is trash. Yeah, today we're gonna start doing something new that's way harder. It's literally called linear algebra.
Oh.
Yo, linear algebra is so fire.
No, it's
linear algebra is the
No.
#1 math. Changed my mind. Best
No.
math.
No.
Best math.
No.
What's better?
I think he may be
Simple
right.
addition.
I think he's right. I
I
think
feel like logistically,
he's right.
linear
Cap.
algebra is actually like so powerful. Like it's like you actually can't do physics without it. But,
You
Exactly.
can't do anything without it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But-
I'm not even capping, bro. It's machine learning, physics, mechanical engineering. It's literally in everything, bro. It's the most
Well, it's not
powerful
technically
branch
in
of
everything.
mathematics.
It's just that like
You can
math
mix, yeah.
math exists and like the way we understand the world like revolves around the way we understand math, and then therefore like since we built this model math to explain like the world, it just so happened that there's like certain patterns and characteristics which lend well to linear algebra.
Exactly. I was actually talking about this with Ian on the walk, but like we
Yeah.
designed math to imitate the world, and so that's why it has some useful applications.
Yeah,
in the
like
world.
because it could be completely different.
Yeah.
and it just like would be not based, and it would not be linear algebra.
Well, it would still be cool. It would still be like
yeah, but not to
interesting,
us.
but not to people who like don't care about only care about applications.
No, just like not to us. Like if they made another, like say in another planet, they made another version of math, and they brought it here. Like, it'd be cool like as like a niche idea, but like it would not be cool to like try and learn it and apply it since we
Yeah.
already like built in the knowledge.
And we wouldn't have intuition for it
yeah,
the same way we do
it'd be,
for
it'd have to be like in kindergarten again, like where they teach us like everything all over again.
Yeah, that would be weird. I want to try that actually. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I know you want.
Great emphasis on empathy.
All right.
The thing is, oh yeah.
I was gonna say like now that we're on the topic of math, Jonathan had a little
question.
math
Oh, yeah.
philosophy question.
Oh yeah, math philosophy question,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this actually lends itself super well to what we were just talking about.
Wow.
What else we're getting at.
Mhm.
But do you guys think that math is more of an art or a science?
I think it's more of a science.
I think it's more of, probably more of an art, to be honest.
Okay.
An art.
Yeah.
What are y'all's opinions?
I don't really care.
What? Okay.
That's
I really
Pretty
Not
don't
based. I'm
care.
sorry.
That's
So
pretty
Brittany's
based.
opinion is I don't care.
Neither.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's its own thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
STEAM.
torture.
Like STEAM
Yeah, I
is
think
science, technology, engineering, art, math. It's like separate.
Yeah, I think it's math. I think it's.
I
art as
see.
well.
The thing is, like,
I just said art.
I think that, like, an artist could use math to make art.
Yes,
but I don't think
true.
math is inherently artistic.
I think math is inherently artistic.
I think so too.
Why?
Because the thing is, right, the way that math is taught, I actually read a book on this recently. It's called A Mathematician's Lament. And the guy was basically talking about how math is taught super, like, poorly in schools. Yeah. And the reason is because they just tell you things as if they're, like, facts. As if they're just, like, things that can't change. But the truth is that they're, like, there are a lot of choices to be made in mathematics. And we don't tell people about those choices. And we also don't show them, like, that from those choices, you can play around with those choices. And you build on them with logic and interesting, like, ways of reasoning that lead to the things that we know about.
Mm.
And that's something you don't get to see in math. So not only are you just, like, fed just, like, formulas and stuff that you have to memorize, you also don't get to, like, see how math is about problem solving. And there's an art to problem solving and an art to explaining things in mathematics, which would make math a lot more interesting and a lot less, like, hated, I think.
Yeah, I mean, one of my professors in 2000 was talking about this. He was a math major here at MIT in, like, 1925 or something like that.
Oh,
1873.
Whoa, wait.
He's
He's old as hell, bro. He's over 100, no?
No, he's not. He's
It's an
98.
exaggeration, but he's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
98.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably like 1960 something.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So still a
pretty
boomer.
big gap.
That is a
It's all the same.
In
It's all
1924.
the same.
Yeah, and he was talking about that exactly. He's like, math is just taught so poorly. Like, he says mathematician. What did he say? It was a cool quote. He's like, mathematicians, like, they teach you, like, all this grammar and, like, syntax, but he's like, but math is poetry, and they never teach you how to write.
I agree with that.
That's an interesting way to say that. But yeah, I agree. Solely because I don't really. Oh no, GG. No, but I feel like it's not really like a science because, like.
Well, I don't think it's a science. I was more on the neither side, but, like, out of the two options, I didn't know I had a neither option there because it wasn't given to me.
Yeah.
You can
So
make
if
your
I
own
could just-
options, apparently.
If I could, like,
Yeah.
make options on tests, like, I'd always pass.
Yeah. Could you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I wouldn't pass. I'd still fail. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot like, because you know how with art, right? Like, there are a lot of, like, fundamentals you have to learn in terms of like shading and, like, all these rules and stuff. But then, and it's kind of like the same, like, the way it's like the same way that math is taught, but you can do, like, anything with it. You know what I mean? It's like a tool. Like, meanwhile with chemistry and, like, all those kinds of sciences, it's kind of, you're just explaining things that happen in the world and you're building intuition for why things happen the way they do, right? Meanwhile with math, it's more like you're manipulating the rules that exist to fit your needs. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So it's like a unique thing.
I find it interesting, like, when I talk to people who don't know a lot about math, like they just, like, took basic high school math and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, I hate math because I never understood why, like, in one situation the rules doesn't apply and in another situation the rule does apply. But it's like, in reality, it's like, like, the situation they're talking about is, like, two completely different situations. They're not like two of the same situation.
Yeah.
Like, but they haven't, like, because teachers never, like, explain these things. Like, they don't really, like, understand where the rule actually comes from. So then they're like, oh, this is just, like, they told us that you do this and then this thing here, and then this question, which looks very similar, I tried to do it, but I got it wrong. But it's like, no, that was a completely different scenario because it was fundamentally different, but they never understood that.
So we should reform the school system.
No, it's not gonna happen. We can try, but it's not gonna work.
The thing is, like,
If you go to our
how
school,
necessary is actually, like...
What?
What? No.
What?
Like, I don't know. I think, like, up to high school is pretty important, but, like, I don't really think, like, any, like, higher education is actually necessary to, like, survive in, like, this world.
Not to survive, but I think, like,
No, but, like, it's like
statistics is
becoming-
pretty important. I think they should teach that in high school.
I think, yeah.
They do teach that.
Especially
No,
because,
they
like,
don't. I never learned statistics.
there's a lot of, like,
Yeah.
misinformation about probability and statistics
Yeah.
that people get wrong.
I really dislike probability.
Oh, my. Actually,
Yeah.
I kind of do
What?
as well.
Wait,
Yeah.
why?
Same.
We got probability
least
haters.
I took a probability course, so I feel like I have the most authority on this.
Yeah,
but,
but,
like, the
like-
way they taught was super mechanical and
But
not
also,
very
like,
intuitive.
every single, like, math competition thing that you, like, do, like, it's always probability questions. And it just, like...
You sure?
No, it's
Yes.
not. That's not
I
true.
feel like
it's
that's
always
math.
geometry.
You've taken math competitions.
Yeah.
Is
a
that
good,
true?
A good subset of them
Are probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay,
it's
so-
like weird geometry questions.
Oh, yeah. The geometry's the problem.
Yeah.
The geometry's the problem. Like, what
That's
is that?
crazy.
Geometry is not taught correctly. I feel like
No.
you need geometry to like do like 99% of things. Like even things that are like just purely mathematical, you could represent through geometric things that would make it easier. But like because like I basically did not learn geometry in high school, so like I have no idea sometimes. Sometimes the like physics professor was like, okay, we have this electron here, and then he starts like drawing like shapes, and he's like, okay, well clearly this angle is the same as this angle. I'm like, bro, there's no way that angle over there is the same as the one on 4 boards later of
Yeah.
like random lines you've drawn. He's like, no, it's clear because of the parallel 4th degree line degree rule of the 7th degree of the 8th power of the 7th eighth. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
no one knows that. But then
It's like
something
side
that
angle
oh
side
yeah,
or something.
clearly.
Yeah, SAS.
There's
Oh.
SAS, AAS or something. I don't even know
Yeah.
what's happening.
That was those were clean.
Those were interesting. Those were cool in the moment, but then you forget immediately after.
Yeah.
True.
And so then you have to like
Something
actually
like
like do the math.
Mm.
Trigonometry is useful sometimes.
But that's
A
only
lot of
triangles.
times, especially for engineering people, like they use it all the
Yeah.
time. I'm sure.
Is that fun?
No.
Trigonometry is the
It's
worst,
fine.
honestly.
Honestly, like it's probably some of the easiest stuff you have to do.
It's so tedious, though. Oh wait, actually, Euler's formula is base. That's the only like.
What
Is
is
it
it?
that
Euler
is-
or
that is-
Euler?
Oh,
Euler.
Oh,
My
Euler's-
bad. I'm sorry. I'm a fake math guy. I'm dropping
Euler's
out now.
formula might be one of the greatest formulas ever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so clean. It's so clean.
It's just extremely useful. Like for example, like you have cosines and sines, which you have a lot of in
Mhm.
physics because like we use a lot of wave stuff.
Mhm.
It's really annoying to like deal with the cosines and sines because like there's all these different like rules that you have to go through. But instead, if you just convert it over to the Euler's formula, and like in quantum mechanics, we use the imaginary part as well because the imaginary part's actually relevant in quantum mechanics. And then you can like manipulate these things like a lot, and then you can just convert it back later into like a form that's more easily readable. Which is
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
For those who don't know, Euler's formula is basically.
Euler's.
I'm sorry. Euler's formula is basically a way of representing complex numbers as rotations using trigonometric and exponential functions.
So what are you saying there is there's a function that goes wee like a circle. Yeah, and like it's useful because circles are nice.
Circles are nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically plotting the imaginary and real. It's plotting real numbers on the y-axis, right, and then
Real
imaginary
numbers are on the
on
x-axis.
the
for me.
x-axis.
The other way.
Is it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay, real numbers on the x-axis, imaginary on the y-axis, and you can basically represent it in a circular way, like what Ezekiel was saying.
Yeah.
That's very cool, guys.
Yeah.
It is
Complex
cool.
numbers, don't know what those are.
No.
Real numbers, you know,
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the decimals too.
But-
Everything
Not
in
seven.
between.
yeah. Not
No,
7, because of 8, 9.
Yeah.
That was good. That was well played.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do
think
you have
that was-
you had a second philosophical question you want to ask?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I have two. Do you want one about music or relationships?
Well, we already did something about art, so let's do relationships. It
Relationships.
is close to Valentine's Day.
Okay.
But without Aiden,
True.
I feel like Aiden has hot takes on this.
Aiden has hot
We
takes
could
'cause-
save this for when Aiden gets back.
Do we? Do we?
Do
What
we?
is the question?
Yeah, what is the
I
question?
forgot
Okay,
what
what's
it
the-
was.
What's the
Okay, should I just ask relationships question?
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
do that.
Do it.
So I've been thinking about relationships lately, and there's a trade-off inherent in forming a relationship with someone.
Mhm.
Because you get to spend time with this person that you can, like, you presumably care about and like, and you get to support them and they can support you.
Mhm.
So that's a good thing. But also, inevitably, all relationships end. And
That's really
ultimately,
depressing.
wait,
That's so
no,
depressing.
hang on, let me finish. Inevitably, all relationships end, and then you're going to deal with the consequences of that, and that can hurt sometimes. And people don't really think about that trade-off when they're thinking about making a relationship with someone.
Actually, there's like a whole like saying like it's better to love and lost than to not love at all.
Exactly.
Is it though?
Dang.
Yes.
I mean, some guy
Wait,
wrote that.
is that true?
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, like, if you go in with that mentality, like, everything ends, but, like, if you don't do anything because of the fear of it ending, like, you're never gonna, like,
Do anything at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty
it's not that you don't do anything. It's just that relationships are like, they hurt more. They like hit different, you know? Like human relationships hit
No,
different.
but the thing is like you're missing out on the opportunity to have something that may be more worthwhile than like just like the idea of it ending.
So the expected value is greater than zero.
Yes. The expected value is greater than zero.
See, this is like an economics thing.
Oh,
Wait, okay, hear me
Okay,
out, right?
I'm hearing
So
you
there's
out.
this thing in economics where you model people's happiness as utility. And in psychology, there's this idea that there's sort of a cloud over future happiness that
Okay.
makes it seem less valuable than present happiness. And so a decision
Wait,
that seems
less
like
valuable?
less valuable
Yeah,
than
that makes
present
sense.
happiness
Yeah.
to most people because people tend to
Oh, I
make
see.
decisions in the short term.
Oh, like
Yeah.
because I think like actually the reverse of that
No,
like, at
shut
all
up.
times.
Ah,
That's
so
like-
you're built different.
So like that.
That's not good. You know that.
No,
Right?
it's a problem. It's not a problem. I always assume that if I do something, I'll be happier in the future, and I'm just like not happy right now. And
Yeah.
I like choose to actively not be happy right now, so I can be happier in the future. But in reality, if I keep doing that, then there's no future.
There's no
Exactly,
future,
yeah.
But like I can't fix that right now. My brain's messed up.
Oh, well.
We can
No, we'll
we'll
fix it,
talk
we'll
about
fix it,
we'll talk
we'll
about
fix
the
it, we'll
next
fix it.
podcast.
Yeah.
Your problems can wait. You know.
whoa.
Wait, sorry. Wait, what were you saying?
Right. So, because of that cloud, a decision that seems like a good idea now, when the negative impact comes later, it now seems like a bad idea. This is an idea, for example, with like
Yeah, people
maybe you
just
want to go
dumb.
on a.
Sure.
No, hang on. This is a hard thing. I struggle with this a lot too, but
Yeah.
people are not good at recognizing long-term consequences. Like, for example, like eating, I don't know, like a cupcake, right? It feels good now, but
Okay,
there's
calm
like
down.
long-term consequences if you eat too many cupcakes.
Yeah, which is why I don't eat cupcakes.
No, but like it's hard because the cupcake looks so good now, and like
Yeah,
the
but, like-
consequences you don't care about them as much
No,
because
I'll just
they're
eat
in the
them.
future.
I'll just eat them. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's sort of the same idea with relationships, where it like forming a relationship with someone feels good because like in the present you get to spend time with them and it's great, but you don't really think about the fact that later on you're going to have to end the relationship in some way, shape, or form.
Wait, why do you have
And
to
that
end
because people die.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you rather die with someone than to just die
Die
by
alone.
yourself?
That's true, actually. I think
Maybe
that's
it depends on the person.
well, ideally, the person you pick for your.
And also, I think it doesn't have to be like a full yes or no, right? There's a spectrum to like
Yeah.
how deeply you connect with people
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I just think that just human connection in general is just so valuable that like even even the idea of it just like going badly would still be worth trying to make it happen. I guess.
So you're an optimist, is what you're telling me.
No,
Mm.
I presume already it's gonna be bad, but I've already calculated that into like my.
I see, but you
optimization
think that
for-
like when it goes well, it's so good that it's like worth it.
No, I just think it's gonna be marginally better than me like roaming around my room by myself.
Oh, okay. Understood. That makes
so
sense.
based. I don't know. I agree.
Wait,
with,
I have a question. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
There you go.
But I talked about this with Ian the other day, but this can be extended specifically to one type of relationship, and that's the relationship of having children,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Because most people, when they have a child, they are irrationally attached to this like tiny human
Irrational
being.
is not the word. to use.
Yeah, definitely not. It's
Well,
definitely not the. Yeah,
it's not.
But keep
I
going.
guess
I understand what
it's,
you're
it's
saying.
debatable whether any attachment is rational or not. But that's besides the point.
No, it's
Oh, sure.
definitely rational.
Well, it's only rational
it's
because
not.
it's like
It
in the
doesn't-
service of society.
Would you mind elaborating on
It's
what
not
exactly
rational.
you mean?
It's not rational. Though.
Well,
It's
you
not.
love this.
It's not rational from our
you
perspective.
like this
From our-
person. You'll like literally die for them, even though they haven't done anything. You know, and for most people, that continues no matter what the
No,
child
but
does.
the reason
It's rational
The
or
reason why it's
depending on
like
how you
that
look at it.
is like it's built into our our genes to do that because you want to further propagate your
I
gene
totally
line.
agree. Yeah, but the thing is that a good idea for us? Is it a good
Yes.
idea to have children?
Well, like,
I think it gives you purpose.
yeah, I think most people lack purpose. Like,
Do you mean have children or raise children? Because you
Those
can
are two different
defini-
things.
Right.
Either one. We could talk about both.
Okay, because having children means you pass on your own biological genes. But if you mean this like topic in terms of like raising children, then that's something different because you don't have to have your own children. You can always adopt or do other
That's true.
things.
And that would be a little bit different
So-
because I think for most people, they would not have like the same irrational attachment to someone who they did not literally give birth to.
no, but I think that like if like say you adopted someone, right? I think like over time your brain would just like switch into like, oh, this is my child. Like it would have the same response over
You think
time.
so? Okay.
Like, I think at first it'd be like, oh, this is someone else's child that I'm taking care of. But then like there's like especially if they're like especially if they're like really young and you watch them grow up, like at a certain point your brain like forgets the fact that you didn't actually like have this child. It's just like, oh, this is a child that I am like the parent of.
Mm-hmm.
and then it just has the same like end result.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that like okay, well I got a perfect example for this. We were watching Puss in Boots in the Last Wish.
You seem
And-
awfully obsessed with Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots
I'm
is
not
fire.
gonna lie.
Puss in Boots
You
is
see the
fire.
movie. It
No,
was
the movie was
fire.
actually fire.
Okay,
Exactly.
It's
I'm
actually
out.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? And like the
Exactly.
bears adopt Goldilocks because she's an orphan, right? And like, but to, like from the bears' perspective, despite that she's completely
Oh
different.
wait, we should have
from-
said spoilers.
That's
No,
how
like,
that's
like
That's
part
the
of lore.
story.
That's like the lore.
That's the Goldilocks
That's the-
story.
Oh, you're right. Whoops, my
He
bad.
spoiled Goldilocks.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, but like, despite the fact that like the bears are like completely different than Goldilocks, they still become like her family,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like they don't really see it like as like, oh, she's different. It's like they're just like adjusted over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for Goldilocks, that's a different story, but children are weird.
Yeah, children are weird.
They're,
yeah.
we're whack guys. We're still children.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think as I said to Jay in like my freshman year, I said like I don't think you become an adult until you're responsible for something greater than yourself.
Yeah. That's probably true.
So you think for a lot of people, raising children is how they become an adult?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or like even getting into a relationship I think partially, but that other person's also quite independent. But when you have a child, like then it's like something you have to actually take care of. Now like you can also become like an adult through other ways. Like for example, a parent gets sick and you have to take care of them, right? And then now you've like sort of you have to learn how to be an adult in that scenario because like you have to care for someone greater than yourself. I was listening to like this video of this guy who was talking about getting older, and he said there's like a certain point like in his life when he realized like it switched from like him being like the child and his parents telling him what to do to the point where he had to take care of his parents. And he's like, and when that switch happened, it was like a very strange experience because it was like now all of a sudden it's like my parents are the ones doing stupid things and I have to be the one to correct them because like they're not taking their medication, why are they not? I have to go tell them say, hey, why are you not doing your medication? And it's like those are the moments that you start to become an adult, like when you start to realize that like there's something more that outside of yourself.
And you think that purpose is valuable enough to potentially risk a lot of emotional hurt
Yeah.
from having kids? Okay.
But also like I think that aside from like really like sad tragedies, right? I think that like the way your kids turn out is very dependent on how you raise them.
Yeah.
So like I think parents who are like upset with their kids or like disappointed in the way they turned out really should be disappointed at themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is only because of my own personal experience being a child and being raised. But I feel like there's a lot more like.
Yeah, I actually also have that.
I know. I'm just saying like I'm not an authority, so I can't say for certain.
I would say that we were all authorities because we all went through it, and all the viewers as well.
Yeah. We all did well. Not all
Actually,
the viewers.
I take
we
it
should-
back. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me.
Some people are
Yeah.
incompetent. So
Right, but I think there's actually a lot more of a role of chance than people give credit for in the way that your kid turns out. And there's a lot that, as a parent, you don't have control over.
You're
So,
correct.
for example,
I
like when
agree.
you send your kid off to school, you
Then
can't
they'll
control what they see or hear. I guess don't send your kids to school, guys. They don't get education.
Homeschool them.
Yeah.
You could homeschool
Yeah,
them.
but that's not always an option for people.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I at least me personally, I think like just because you're disappointed in the way that your kid turns out does not mean it's necessarily your fault.
no.
Yeah, but I don't think I could ever be disappointed in the way my child came out. Like I would only be disappointed in myself.
Okay.
Because I couldn't really like my whole view of the world is that like you can only control like yourself and then anything within like this range.
So you're controlling
like,
me then.
Yeah, I
You're
can control
saying.
you right now. I
Damn,
can
that's
drop you right
crazy.
now.
No, you could absolutely.
Yeah. So like
Mm-hmm.
like anytime your child is outside of that thing, like you have no control of it, but like you did have like control of your actions and the things that you did when you were around them. And it's like if they turn out like really poorly because of like the ways that you were acting, that's on you. That's 100% your fault. So I wouldn't be like, and it's like hard because like also like it's your child too. It's like I feel like it's okay to be angry with your child if they do something like dumb and stuff like that. But I think it's like for like a prolonged period of time to be just like completely like and utterly like disappointed with them. It's like I'd be more like where did I go wrong? Like how could I?
Where did I go wrong?
Mhm.
Sorry.
I've never heard of that
I
song.
actually never heard that ever.
Wait,
What?
really?
No.
No way.
That's a classic.
Probably, I
Where
guess.
did I go wrong?
Why is everyone?
I lost
You gave
a
her
friend.
Somewhere.
Thing is,
Uh,
okay. Thing is, right? Like, what was I gonna say? Shoot, I folded. No, I remember. So like, the thing is, you don't have control, 100% control. But the thing is, right? You can't kind of avoid the fact that they're going to enter the world at some point, and that they're going to experience things that you have not like prepared them for, and that's why.
Yeah,
If
but
you set up like a strong foundation, then the general direction that you want them to go will probably be like reign true with like the general values that they have.
and you would hope that they do better than what you did. That's like the whole goal.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on how well you do.
No, I still want them to do better. When I'm like,
Do better.
I'm elite right now.
Okay,
so, like,
but you
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
put pressure on them. But
no, that
you should hope
be
that-
pressure.
The
my.
issue is that pressure is what creates like super like let's say like successful people. Like
True.
having a lot of pressure. But
There's
like,
something
thing is
turns
that
carbon into diamond.
yes. Oh, okay.
It's like there's nothing wrong with pressure. It's like it goes. But the other thing is like it's like pressure
And there has to be a
without empathy. It's
Yeah.
like if you don't care about like what like your child wants, then that sort of becomes a problem. Like if you're like, okay, you have to do this, right? Like okay, an example of like good pressure would be like, I want you to go explore and find something that you like, and then when you do that, I'm going to make sure that you continue to like work on it and improve on it, right?
I see.
But bad pressure would be like, oh, you have to be a doctor. I don't care what you want, I don't care what you like, you gotta be a doctor. Then it's like, well, what if I don't want to be a doctor? Sometimes it works out, they do want to be a doctor, and it's, it's all fine and dandy. But like other times it's not, and then usually those people rebel and stuff. Like, oh, I don't want to do it. Another option is you could manipulate them. That sounds bad, but what you could do is you could like surround your entire home with like a single thing, right? And like that's all you ever talk about from like they're a baby.
Oh my
right?
God.
And then like they grow up only knowing about this thing, right? And then like you make it seem extremely fun, right? And then like over time they would just be like, oh, this seems like a really fun thing I want to do, and you're like, oh no way, you totally chose that yourself.
That was my strat actually. That's what I did.
Hey yo!
Because, like,
Hey yo!
If you guys read the book Atomic Habits, there was this
Yes.
like psychologist guy, and he wanted to test if this works. He basically surround his entire home with like chess sets, like chess books, like recordings of like the top like chess tournaments or whatever you call them, right? And so then like the child would just like grow up and they'd see these things and they'd like move the little pieces around, and then they would like over time they like teach them about it, and they say, oh, like they would like him and his like wife would just like play together and stuff, and then the child of course wants to want to do what the adults do, so they try and join in and they teach them the moves, and then like over time, like when they grew up, they became like a grandmaster, and then like by his fourth child, like she was so obsessed with chess that they'd find her like in the middle of the night just playing chess, and they tell her to go to bed. She's like, I can't, because the chess like keeps me up and stuff, like. And then like she became like the youngest like woman grandmaster like ever.
Whoa, that's
And like
crazy.
and like when people ask her like, oh, like do you feel like you're forced into it? She was like, no, I just love playing chess. It's what my family does. It's what I do with my siblings. It's what I do with my parents. It's just something we do as a family activity, and because I do it so much, I'm good at it, right? So there's like that's another route.
Yeah.
But then I think it's weird because then all of his children are like cracked at chess,
Yeah.
and that's it. So big brain move. You make a room for every child you plan to have with a completely different thing
That's
filled
not
in
gonna
it.
work.
Doctor, lawyer, engineer. You got the big
Yeah, you
three
get
right
the
there.
big three.
Big three.
And then you make then they become cracked at each three, and then you just
And
like,
then you
just-
go into massive debt because you
Yes.
$1 million
You can't
debt
pay
total.
unless you're poor. Then
Huh?
you get your school paid for.
Oh,
No, not for medical
It depends. Really?
You can, yeah.
You,
if you
you
go to Harvard,
can.
you get paid. They give me a nice scholarship.
No, for undergrad, but like to go to medical school, they're not. They're not.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, well
like,
the thing is though, what you gotta do is you gotta have like the lawyer and the engineer first, and then they grow up, and then you
No, the
And
lawyer-
they make the money.
they make
It's like
the
they
money.
supported the
And
doctor.
then you say,
Lawyer
like,
is
you
still
say like,
tough.
don't you want to support your younger sibling? He's going to medical school right now. Like you want to help them out, and they'll be like, yeah, I guess I'll give them a little bit of money. They have to pay me back though, of course. But then it's like you pay it off like discreetly. I think you should have the lawyer first, probably.
Bro, shut up. Like, dude, I don't think it matters. The thing is, okay, so one of the things I wanted to bring up earlier was that like, the thing is, being successful does not necessarily make the person in the situation happier. Right?
Yeah.
And so like making someone who's like cracked, like necessarily like super good academically, and like they have like no problems in like school and they get a good job paying a lot of money, that doesn't necessarily mean they're happy.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And
know.
so then, huh?
I feel like that right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and so how do you kind of?
Ezekiel, are you okay, bro?
No, these classes are actually.
No,
If I
we
have to
may need
write
to
one-
have like
if I have
a.
to write one more line of code, I'm actually gonna.
After
no.
this semester, we're halfway done, and then
Yeah.
We may need to have like a sit down chat with Ezekiel. I feel like he's not doing okay sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah.
most people
Okay.
are not doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
I think Ian's doing okay too.
You doing okay, Ian?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you doing okay, Brady? That means no.
Okay. Are you doing okay, Julian?
Yeah.
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 Now.
But my thing is
I
like,
think the semester just started, but yeah.
it's like for me like. Last semester, I tried this thing called being optimistic.
Nice.
So
That's
I
a
was
good
like,
one.
so if someone did something, I would just be like,
I
no,
told you.
I remember stuff.
Wait, go.
yeah. So like last semester, I would like,
No, Ezekiel, if you say this, you're gonna get flamed, bro.
No, just say it.
Because
No,
like the
there's
thing
no
is, last
problem.
semester, like, you know, I just be going about the dorm and I just see like food on the ground, people stuff everywhere. I think to myself, well, they just couldn't find a trash can, so they couldn't possibly have. So they were doing actually what was most convenient to them. I understand, right? I'd go into the bathroom, there'd be like pee all over the toilet seats, shower covered in hair. I think to myself, well, like. You know, maybe they came back drunk, they were tired, you know, and then they couldn't aim into the toilet. You know, it's not their fault, you know, it couldn't be their fault, right? The hair thing, you know, hair just falls out sometimes, you know, like entire like pounds of hair in the shower. That just happens, you know. So I was being very optimistic, you know.
Yeah,
So
What
yeah.
if they have alopecia?
yeah, you see, like
Well,
Or
they wouldn't have-
chemotherapy?
They wouldn't.
something's out of their
Well, actually,
control, you
yeah,
know. Something's out of control. And then there's like these single person bathrooms that are built very poorly in my dorm.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and they're like incompetently built, so they made them wheelchair accessible, right? Meaning that they're slow.
Whoa,
Now-
that's the incompetent part?
No, that's not the incompetent
Okay.
part. The incompetent
Just
part.
checking.
Incompetent part is the fact that if the shower is sloped, I'm not sure if people have thought about this before, but I'll enlighten you guys. If the shower is sloped, the water actually happens to go out of the shower and into the bathroom. And then if enough water achieves an achieved water level reaches in the bathroom, it comes out of the bathroom and into the hallway. And then if it goes even further than that, it can go into the rooms across from the bathroom.
Oh!
Isn't
yeah.
isn't the level in the shower like 2 inches tall too?
Yes,
So
it's
like,
like-
it's really easy for the water
all
to
the water
leave
just
the
comes
shower.
out, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, the cleaning staff kindly wrote a letter that says, please don't shower in here. And, you know, I'd go in there last semester and people would shower in there. But I would think to myself, well, maybe like they had like something to do, like they you know, they had to go somewhere and there was just no showers available. So, you know, they had to do it. It was an unfortunate circumstance that that like actually like hurt everybody else in this entire section. But, you know, it was for their convenience and you have to appreciate that somehow. But then, like 2 nights ago, I was sitting in my room. I was like, okay, I need to go like get ready. And I like using the single person bathroom because, you know, I don't want to get like pee all over like my clothes and stuff because there's just pee on the ground all the time and just on the walls and stuff. How it gets there, I don't know. So I went to go check if the single use one was available. No. So I checked there like every 5 minutes over the course of like 2 hours. Not available. So I said, okay, let me just go check the other bathrooms. All the showers are open. Not a single person in the showers, right? So now I'm like, okay, well, the person couldn't possibly be showering in there. You know, they're supposed to be doing something crazy in there. Who knows what they're doing in there? I go in there, the whole place is flooded, and I'm thinking to myself, there was all the showers available. There was every single one of them are free. That means that you purposely chose to shower in there when you didn't have to, and it already says not to shower in there. And the worst part is that it just inconveniences everybody because the cleaning staff doesn't clean the bathrooms over the weekends. So it's just like it becomes stale shower water just flooded in the entire bathroom, and it's absolutely disgusting. I don't understand why people are like this.
I understand why people.
But then I realized something. I became enlightened.
Uh-oh.
You see, I realized that
Be careful what you say.
I have no control of what other people do.
Okay.
And if I think it's a problem, then I have no one to blame but myself because I could just fix it. So what I did was I just like went into the bathrooms, brought cleaning supplies, and then just cleaned all the toilets. And I was like, now they're clean. So, you know,
Oh, no.
now I don't have to deal with it anymore because they're clean. Now when I came back the next morning, I thought, you know, they'd still be clean, but there was pee all over the floor. And I guess I'll have to clean that up too. But, you know, I'm confused. I don't understand
I
people.
feel like the problem is you were too nice. Like
nice.
you gave a service
That's not
to
the
other
problem.
people and they exploited it.
That's not the problem.
That's the problem in this case. He wasted a bunch of time for no reason.
Okay, so from what I understand, the problem is that like you don't. So you can't be when it comes to like these kind of things. It's not necessarily about optimism or pessimism, but it's about like realism, where you can start off being like optimistic, and then you realize like what the average person is going to do or like what's going to happen. Because in actuality, it's not the average person that's causing these problems, but it's like the bottom 20%, right? And so like. but like they cause the bottom 20% cause 80% of the problems, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's
the
just
Pareto principle.
Yeah, the Pareto principle. That's unfortunately how it works, right? So then, when these things happen, your expectations like decrease. So it's more like a fluid understanding of like what's gonna happen. So then, at some point, you're like you expect that it's going to be trash in the bathroom.
Oh, I do.
And like that's just like the natural state of the bathroom, and you don't feel any sort of way about it. It's not like these people are so terrible. It's just like that's just how it is.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I am now.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's
like,
how I
it's
am
just-
now. Like I actually don't like get that upset about it anymore. It's just that like now I actually like actively clean it because
You shouldn't.
it's
That's not-
You're being
it's
too nice,
gross.
Ezekiel.
No, but like it's like a problem for me. Like
Okay,
if it's
sure.
not clean, because
Yeah.
I can't use it, and then that's
Yeah.
a problem.
Okay,
That's
sure,
So
sure.
then I have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
long were we thinking of making this? Because it's approaching an
already
hour and a half.
1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to react to a video?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. We ended off with a react. Okay.
How is this
How
work?
so how it's gonna work is like you guys can't see this, but we have a screen up there. We're gonna watch it on the screen and you can see it and all that.
I love that the first page is SFS.
No, they can't see
Would
this
you
right now.
guys like
Don't
to do
worry.
like like what's it called, a Jubilee video or like a?
Sure.
I also have to eat, so hopefully we finish by like 2.
It's only like
Yeah,
15 minutes.
Wait, this is 8 and then this is 16.
Wait.
Let's do the 8-minute one.
Is Jubilee the debate channel where they have different debates on stuff?
Yeah, the one that I chose for today was like where they like have to guess like something like odd one out. Or
What's
whatever.
the pausing etiquette here? Do we just watch the video through? Or
We can
what?
pause it.
Well, we can pause it. Just
But
hit
like the
pause.
pausing is gonna increase it by a lot. It's already
No,
10 minutes.
we're not
It
gonna-
definitely is.
Well, yeah, if we pause it a lot, but like
We will pause it a lot. I can guarantee you that.
I'm not gonna be pausing.
Okay, do you want
Unless it's something outrageous.
do you want the button? the button.
The button.
You
You're
want-
doing the button.
We're doing the button.
Yeah, because it's shorter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch the scene. I think it's
Wait,
this one.
go full screen.
Wait, first I have to. True. I have to make sure it's broken again. Anyway, hold on.
What's broken?
No, it's not broken. Let's like.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, it's slightly technical difficulty because the thing.
We can cut this part out, or we
Yeah.
could leave it in.
Yeah, we could do whatever's cool. You know what I mean? What do you think is cool?
We could do some jokes. Anyone got some good jokes?
No, I'm not funny.
I'm funny.
You're,
No,
I know
you're
you
not.
are.
I'm funny looking.
Ah.
That was pretty good.
You actually
Okay.
the one who laughed at that, which is
Yeah.
Okay, here we
No,
go.
you gotta sell
Here we
your
go,
own
here we
joke.
go.
That's why you laugh.
no. I think the whole point is that you don't laugh at your own joke.
Why?
Like you have to like.
Yeah,
wait for
true,
everyone
you
to
actually
laugh,
don't.
and then
You
you
actually don't.
chuckle.
But why?
He's right.
Because like if you laugh, then it makes it less funny.
Why does it make it less funny?
Because like if you're just like, why'd the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
Well, if you do it like that, it's just cringe. But like my laughter is genuine.
Yeah, but
Genuine and cringe are
That
not
makes-
mutually exclusive.
No, but like it was so fake. It was like huh. That's
that makes
not
it worse because
funny.
you thought it
Yeah.
was genuinely funny.
It was funny. Okay.
I don't know.
You know, I'm
When
done.
you do it, it seems different than like if you were to do it. I don't know. It's like fine, but like if you want to be like professional, you don't.
I think
Yeah.
the issue is people don't have funny laughs. I have a very funny laugh, so that's why
Wait,
it's
but
so funny.
is it funny to other people or to yourself?
Both.
That's kind of true.
When I laugh, I get the whole squad laughing, bro.
He's right
Every time.
Well, he's actually right.
But they're laughing like at you, but not with you.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
That's true.
But the joke wasn't. Your laugh was.
Yeah, so the joke is me.
Yeah, you're.
That's the
joke.
punchline. That's fine. I'm fine
That's
with
right.
that.
Okay.
That's nice.
Is
Alright,
it?
let's watch
Okay,
the
sure.
video.
Yeah, let's watch the
Okay,
video.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no pause. Well, we can pause.
No,
Just a minute.
but wait. If we don't pause, it's gonna be like copyright potentially.
Yeah.
That's
no,
true.
we'll sort that problem out when we get to it.
We may have to cut out the segment. This may
We
not.
may
be-
cut
Alright,
this. It's
let's
fine. No, but we can.
Okay.
There are things we can do.
Okay, before we start.
Wait, the audio made. Oh, it's fine. Oh,
Wait,
shoot.
is it
Oh
streaming
my
audio?
god.
Yes.
From here?
It's streaming audio from the desktop, and it'll pick
That's
up on the
fine,
speaker.
that's fine.
Okay.
And
let's-
it'll pick it up in the speaker in the audio.
Nice. So okay, before
We should have
start,
tested this, right?
How you feel about these people's drips?
Me?
Yeah, like what do you think about these people? How
They're
dressed?
fine.
I have a
Pers-
comment. I will not say it though.
You have a comment? Person on the left has put relatively low effort, I would argue, in their drip.
On the left.
Yes. Person
I
on the
think-
right,
He put like at least 2 seconds in.
the guy.
Yeah.
At least.
I think the guy's not bad. I think.
Oh my
I mean, I
God.
can't
You were
tell.
wearing that same outfit.
Shut
the
up.
other day.
No,
I
Shut-
saw you wearing that.
No,
exact-
stop.
you were
Stop.
Same drip right now.
No, okay. The thing is, so what I'm looking at is his. I'm looking at his.
His G-Shock watch.
Yeah, his G-Shock
The
watch
bead
needs to
on
go.
your hand?
The G-Shock watch needs to go. Right.
Yo.
And he has it rolled up.
Roll up is kind of fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But like, no, the thing
But
is,
you
I can't
don't
see what he's wearing other than the flannel.
Well, that's the camera's fault, not his.
Yeah, I know. It's not his fault. So like, I can't really see. We'll find out though.
This is
We'll
too
fi-
good.
We'll find out. I think they're
Jane, you
look
aware
at his
of that?
jawline though. His jawline's pretty good.
No.
It's non-existent.
The guy.
What jawline? You have a better jawline, Jaden.
That's-
Anyway, let's
His jawline's fine. Anyway, wait. But first, also,
Guys, my abs hurt. I'm actually like
Yo, he's
hurting from
ripped.
laughing, bro. I'm ripped.
thing is, I feel the audio will mess up.
Okay.
Wait, actually, shoot.
We can always cut out this segment if it like doesn't work out.
Yeah, we can
Let's
cut out the
just do
segment.
it.
I think we can also
Yeah, let's
do
just do
audio
it.
masking where we can cut the
Let's
video
do it.
from. Yeah, like, you know what I mean.
We can't hear anything.
Wait, change it to the crested.
What's this?
Kanye.
No, but then not.
Oh, whoa!
yeah,
Did y'all
okay.
hear that?
Okay, go back.
Okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go
We're
back. This is gonna be spicy.
That you would say you find yourself really akin to, or that like really have influenced you?
It's a fat gold chain.
Kanye West.
What?
Did you just say Kanye West?
This
Welcome to the box.
this guy's trolling. This guy's just.
Either play
I wanna hear the
a
intro.
person and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date
This show's
for
so
10
cringe.
minutes,
I
It's
must
so
say.
cringe.
It's so bad.
That's why it's fun to
This
watch.
is the button.
Oh, this is like speed dating.
Alex?
Yeah.
Looks like.
Look at that watch.
Yes.
Yep.
LJ, nice to meet you.
Notice.
I like that.
No, I just want to comment. Note that both of these people are about to get rejected.
This looks like the generic person from. Never mind.
Were you about to say something like cancel, bro?
He's wearing.
Okay.
He's wearing all gold. Or
That's
some
kind of
shit.
weird.
Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
You guys trying too hard to be
I don't like
cool.
people in my eyes, but I'll take them off though. I got you.
Thanks.
Take
What?
They're nice eyes.
I
This
appreciate
guy's
it.
trying too hard.
Fun fact
Yeah.
about Alex. She ripped her butthole freshman year of college and
Nice
waited
fact.
3
is the
painful
button
months
exposing
before
people like
seeing
this?
2 doctors.
Wait, how did the button even know that? She just told that in the survey?
Fully regret putting that in my application.
Why did you? That's actually insane.
Brain dead. Why would you do that? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Kids are-
freshman year, eating dining hall food, afraid to like use public bathrooms, just like didn't go well, and something bad happened one day, and that was September, and
Bro.
I went to my doctor at home, so
Oh no.
there's a lot of pain.
Oh
for a long
no.
time.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, wait,
I love the
what?
vulnerability. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I was hoping that somebody would.
This guy seems chill.
Elton, who
does
has
seem
bizarre.
peed himself in 6th grade.
We can let that slide.
I feel like that's not that bad.
I didn't really have that much to share, so
Nothing embarrassing ever happens to you.
Nah, you're too cool for that.
not particularly. I'm a pretty smooth individual from
Oh, he's nice.
Clean with it.
What a fake!
Elton.
I feel like you have to have something more embarrassing.
What?
That is so
That's so-
shallow.
that is a
not
real-
even
that's not a
story.
reason.
She's the one.
She's
She's the
capping.
one. She didn't like she got
That is
exposed,
fair.
so she's
That's
just
fair
like,
enough.
I'm done.
I will say, I feel like being embarrassed and like feeling awkward is more about your own mentality than it is about the thing that actually happened. So maybe he's just
Yes.
a confident individual.
No, I think he's just trying to be cool.
Yeah.
That's why we'll always drink.
Maybe.
So you think if he's intentionally hiding something, then that's kind of sus. But yeah,
Well, I'm not exposing myself on the button.
I would.
Look at-
Things I don't even know what I'd
Cut the
say.
ad, cut the ad.
I'd
We
say-
can't say
I
anything
can-
here. We can't
oh.
say anything here. No free advertising.
I can't believe that he did not.
I don't have YouTube Premium. No, I'm really leaving that in.
Sorry, anyways.
I'm Alex.
I'm Jamel.
Jamil.
Yeah, nice to
Nice to meet you. I like your earrings a lot.
Thank you. These ones were a gift from a homeless man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh nah. Well, press the button now.
It's like, I just
Yeah, true.
Like, I gotta give you something, so I was like, okay, let me see.
Is this guy
That's for me. I'll take
Do you have to
it.
pick it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
This guy's different.
Have an age range.
Uh oh.
I would say like I don't stray too far out of my age range. I'm 25.
Okay.
I just like
Old.
I want to go through the phases of life with the person that
Yeah.
I'm with.
Ask Jamil how old he is.
Oh
How old
no.
are you?
Like
I'm 37.
Oh god.
It's one of those things where, for me, I have a very young spirit.
Let's count.
Young spirit.
Okay, I respect.
I know I'm too old, so.
It's nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
How are you?
What's this girl wearing?
I'm Jamil.
I don't know.
Nice to meet you.
You
Check her
know?
flat pants. Check her flat pants.
Thank you so much. I just got them.
Do you represent something to you?
The sun and moon that I have. My mom
I don't know.
has a sun and moon tattoo.
I'm trying to judge her
I love
outfit.
astronomy.
Well, what sign
It's
are you?
just
Trying not to
strange.
Judge her.
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm just trying to like
I'm like,
objectively.
Wait, I didn't even hear
wait,
that.
that was the teaser.
I
Hang
didn't
on.
even hear.
No, that was just.
Okay,
I like
okay.
the tattoos.
Thank you so much. I just got them.
Do yours mean something to you?
The sun and moon that I have. My mom has a sun and moon tattoo.
Wow, that's really deep.
I love astronomy.
Well, what sign are you?
We're gonna go straight to it.
I'm like,
Sorry.
why?
What is her?
Damn. Wow. That's racism.
And you can be honest, I can handle it.
I I would say I'm not sexually attracted to you.
Sexually attractive, not really for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we can have fun sexually as well.
Oh, of course.
But I have fun sex, so that's just
Same.
me.
I feel that.
Nice.
Good, how are you?
Why do they get these goofy people on the
That's true. There are some goofy.
Right now.
What's this guy wearing right now?
His shirt is
It's like the
very.
French word for
Leave him
fox.
alone.
Wow.
Leave him
That
alone.
is actually my Patronus.
Oh, really?
Depends what pencil you wearing. Wait, he isn't fully buttoned up. No, he's banned.
I used to,
He isn't fully buttoned up.
Same.
You see this,
Wait,
right?
no, go back. Did she say that was her
Harry Potter
Patronus?
I use Patronus.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what?
It's like the French word for fox.
Oh, that is actually my Patronus.
What does that mean?
Really?
It's from Harry
Oh.
Like in Harry Potter?
I used to be,
Okay.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Same.
Until-
J.K. Rowling, of
Same
course.
For the Harry Potter video game, right?
Oh, is there?
Oh, this is not funny.
Oh no! Oh no!
I knew it.
Was that you or me?
Definitely me.
That's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
for-
you, Bernard. Have a great day. Bernard.
This okay, this goes mad shallow. I'm not gonna lie.
She's
Mad chill?
She's mad
Shallow.
chill.
Shallow.
Yeah, like
No
like
shit,
like her,
Siobhan.
her shirt. Her shirt's also quite shallow.
No, her shirt's quite deep.
You know, let's just keep going.
Reject Renard.
Not my type.
What is your type?
Ooh, I really like a tall
Uh-huh.
person.
Sure.
Nice.
Hi.
Don't
You
we
were
all?
sitting down. How do
Yeah, you can't
how
tell.
Mo.
This
This
guy
guy's
seems
pretty tall. This guy's pretty tall.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
He's
you.
getting rejected though. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because he wasn't in the club at the start.
Wait, he
No, the
is.
flip side doesn't mean they went through it.
Me neither, actually. Oh my gosh, you just literally spoke volumes to my heart.
What are your deal breakers?
Ladies first.
As a lady. Just kidding.
Oh no!
What?
Deal breakers. Someone who doesn't find drive or love or passion in life.
I'm a very passionate person.
Sure.
So I like to do
Why is this guy giggling? This guy's being tickled right now.
Shut up. Why are you complaining? What's
I
the full
love
puffer?
talking shit.
Honestly, same. Like,
I
if
can
you
tell.
can't take a joke or if you can't take me
How old is
looking
this
at
woman?
you or like giving
He's
you
either like
shit,
25 or
we're
45.
probably not gonna
That's
vibe.
what I'm saying.
Fun fact about Haley. They're poly.
What does that even mean?
Polyamorous.
Okay.
I'm definitely
Not
Jinx.
monogamous.
type of person.
Polyamorous means what?
I just
They date multiple people at the same time or something?
yeah.
This
Didn't
breaks
like
my
that
heart.
idea. I know. I've
Does
heard
it?
you remind
No,
me.
you're super vibing. Bye.
Why is your name
It was gonna come out anyways.
Come
thank
on.
you.
Polyamorous?
I'm
It just means that
Haley.
you
This is the
got-
guy. This is the guy.
Oh,
guys.
this
This is the
is
guy.
the
This is the
this
guy.
This guy's a
You have some
vampire.
things to say about it?
Well, this guy's like
I like picky.
Jay
relatively
was actually
attractive.
wearing this exact drip. the
Shut
other
up.
day.
I was not.
was
No,
the white
I.
shirt.
It was
Yeah,
better.
I
It was
did.
better. It was better. Drip. It was better than
He's
this.
out of chain. That's the only difference.
No, he's wearing a vest. He's wearing a he's wearing a white vest instead of like a white shirt, and the vest is like.
Is he?
Yes, he is. I already
You see
analyzed
that?
his drip.
I'm Haley.
I already did.
This is not a white vest, bro.
No, look.
I've heard.
Oh no, that's like
That's,
That's
an
a
undershirt.
wife
That's an
beater
undershirt.
underneath
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
That's
a white.
not
It's a
a
vest.
vest.
That's what you call a vest. I
No,
call it a vest.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
an undershirt.
my bad. My parents are from the UK. They call it a vest. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you know, fair enough, fair
I
enough.
What
meant
do
a
they
white
call an
beater.
actual vest?
I don't. I've never.
No,
heard
they
of it.
don't
I
call
don't
it
know
the
what that
best
is.
in the UK. He's capped right now.
I didn't just cap. I don't cap.
Search out best UK.
No, but like I don't. I think, and he has it buttoned up, which is okay. I don't know. It's different. It's just different. Like Ezekiel, like you don't.
Anyways.
And also look at his watch.
You have some things to say about it?
And his bracelets are mid.
I like picky, so.
And he has an eyebrow
What
slit.
is
You
he
see that?
saying,
You see his
guys?
eyebrow slit?
They're talking. He's saying.
How old are you?
23. How old are you?
I'm 30.
I was close.
I've been with older.
Do you typically date older?
I don't know. I just like smart women.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good conversation.
Like, what can you talk about?
I don't know. Philosophical conversations.
Bro, this
Are there any
guy's.
type of philosophers that you would say you find yourself really akin to, or that like maybe?
This guy's not philosopher.
Kanye West.
Guys, why are you so surprised?
That was the
Besides
question.
Intro.
No, but I didn't know that
What
was
they
the
were
question.
talking about in
That
the
was the
beginning
question.
is he made an observation. I've heard you've been dinging a lot of people, and she said, "Yeah, do you have anything to say about it?" He said, "No, I like picky."
Mm.
That was the
That's
that was
pretty
the
good.
first.
I actually don't know what that
This
means.
guy's good. Ezekiel.
Don't worry about it.
He's pretty good.
You
Yeah,
guys
This
figure it out
guy?
afterwards.
yeah, he's good.
This guy is.
He's good.
Well, no,
He's
not,
good.
not for the Kanye West thing.
No, no, but like he's good with.
You're saying you think he's got Riz?
Yes. I don't know why. Well, because He's basically affirming her behavior, even though she knows it's negative.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at like the short term stuff.
Yeah, short term.
Yeah.
Yeah, long term.
Yeah, he definitely got.
He doesn't look like a
player
long term
vibes,
kind of guy.
Player vibes.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about how this guy said Kanye West is a philosopher?
Yeah, this guy's different.
This guy's different.
Oh, he's different
I
for sure.
mean-
Wait, that was like the worst possible answer you could give, actually.
Like,
You should have just said none, honestly. That would have been better.
no, that was actually the best possible answer. I was
Kanye West?
You would have said Kanye West.
Dude.
You're actually trolling.
This
bro.
guy's. I mean, it's
Okay.
just that, like, there's so much.
Wait,
That means he's not trying
turn
to
your
pull.
volume up on YouTube.
Kanye West.
He creates culture. He creates conversation. He changes people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
But he's anti-Semitic, like, and he's against.
She just read the Twitter take. She
Yes, she
didn't
did.
actually look into
Yeah, I
it.
know.
She did.
I know.
I'm not saying that I disagree. I'm just saying that I know that she didn't actually take any time to
Yeah, she never thought about it.
As far
She's
as
never.
his
She actually never used
comments
any brain cells
on,
towards that
like,
ever.
the
She just read one Twitter
anti-Semitic
take.
stuff, like the I like Hitler.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna end this. Thank you, Mark.
He did not get a chance to explain
This
himself.
guy's getting school
Kanye was really
Oh!
really hard. Oh my god.
We're gonna take a break from the men.
Oh, hey.
Hold on.
What just happened? What
Wait.
just happened?
Funny.
Wait.
Why is this funny?
What?
We were just
What is
playing.
They swapped
Truth or
to
Drink
other
in
gender.
the dressing room, and Chris just had a question of who.
I'm not gonna say
would
anything
you
about the
be
drip,
most
'cause,
sexually
I'm not gonna
compatible with
cancel it.
out of this group.
I think the drips.
And
This drip is
lo and
fine.
behold,
It's like
it was
fine.
me.
I think the color is strange.
But yeah, so I didn't. You're training to.
To become
It's
a
cool glasses, I
certified
guess.
sex coach.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
And there's a
No,
lot
it's
of
not.
healing with sex,
Mhm.
and there's so much shame behind all of it.
What a
Oh my
face!
God.
This kid's actually different.
Why even have the conversation? Like,
Can I hug you?
no,
Is
we
that
can't
okay?
hug.
Wait.
No, we can't hug. No.
We better talk about the hugging thing as usual.
I am not particularly sexually interested in them. Oh,
That's all she cares about.
So, what are you into?
Wait, do you think they just started putting the woman on because they ran out of men?
Yeah, possibly.
There's
She's like
always-
polyamorous.
there's
Or
always-
she's bi.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like.
there's also
bi.
like less men who go on these shows. Like normally the women buzz all the men out and then it repeats.
Makes sense.
I'm into their energy. What about for you?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I've mostly dated men, but I find women immensely attractive. I'm actually more attracted to women than I am men. They understand you more.
100%. Question for you.
That's kind of nice.
I mean, that's
And
true.
you do not have to answer this if you don't feel comfortable. How many sexual experiences have you had with women?
Probably, I wouldn't say like 6.
Love.
6?
Didn't you find each
Wait,
other
wait, wait,
attractive?
Wait.
I
What?
think you're stunning.
She said she mostly dates men.
Yeah, but she's.
But she's already had 6 experiences with women.
Yeah.
The math ain't nothing.
Well, the math is math.
The math is mathing. You just
yeah,
have to
just solve the
greater
equation.
than, you know?
Yeah, it's a greater
Yeah,
than.
greater than.
Greater than 6.
Wow.
Be like that.
I think you're absolutely gorgeous.
No, you don't.
Go.
What a fraud.
God.
You found each other attractive.
Yeah,
but you're
well-
both ready to hit the button.
Yeah, I don't understand. So they lied.
I feel like I would have
They-
more fun with you as a friend. Like,
They
let's
lied.
go out.
Why-
They
why are you
lied.
capping?
They
Why are you
lied.
capping?
They lied
Just because I'm
before.
attracted
Oh my
to
God.
this person,
They-
fuck you. Am I
This
going
is
to
why
get
the
this
bo-
person's information? Absolutely.
They lied. They're
You wanna
lying.
fuck?
Why are they still talking? What are they
They're
talking
lying.
about right now?
They're lying.
Maybe, you know what? Never say never. Like
Enough
I said,
tequila? Possibly.
Okay, Haley.
Yes.
Women friendships are not all like that. We're just like being
Oh, it's the
completely
end.
Know that we have someone for you.
They ran out.
Oh
I
my
knew it!
God.
Controversial. How do you know?
Because I've already gone through everybody.
Ah!
Lovely time I had. So much fun.
Aw, I had a lovely time with you. Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Wow.
That
was interesting.
She went through everyone, bro. She went through everyone.
I hope women friend groups are not like that, where they're just being fake with each other. That'd be really awful.
How would you
Does
know?
Brittany have any experience?
Why is
with
she
this?
gonna call out the people?
What's the question? If
Don't answer
we're
the
fake
question.
to each other?
Don't answer that question. Probably not.
How are we gonna be like,
I-
oh, you're so cute, oh my gosh, and then just be like, eh.
I would say if you're actually good friends, it's not like that.
I hope so.
But like the first stage of like getting to know someone, and like becoming their friend, probably a little bit of it.
I feel like that's the case for all friends.
Yeah.
Period.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ezekiel was honestly with me like day one.
I feel
Like day one, he
most,
was going crazy.
most guys are pretty honest.
I'm
and,
not.
and sisters.
Speak for yourself,
That's actually
bro.
really funny. That's
Speak for
actually so.
yourself.
That's so
Yeah, I
funny.
told you I'm funny with it. I'm funny with it.
But yeah, but sisters are brutal. Like sisters
Oh.
are brutally honest.
That's good. That's cool.
Well, I have a sister and she's not like brutally honest.
Well, because your sister is an angel.
That is true. She's very nice.
Mm. Dude, my sister doesn't tell me anything.
Do you even
Actually, she
your
doesn't talk to
sister?
me. Huh?
I was gonna say, do you even talk to your sister?
No.
Like when did this happen?
What?
When did this lack of communication begin?
Probably
analyzing his
like
family?
10 years ago, something like that.
Wait, is your sister like older than you?
Younger.
Yeah, she's like 10.
Yeah.
And she doesn't talk to you, even though you're only 2
We
years?
talk. We.
Well, the thing is, Jane doesn't leave his room when he does.
Oh,
That is true.
I don't either, but I still find ways to talk to my sister. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm not looking for.
I'm like the only
opportunities.
person in the house at most times. So.
Huh?
really,
Oh yeah, because you're
okay.
like the only child and stuff.
That makes sense.
And so that. Do you feel like you would have wanted a sibling?
I think I'd be a little bit more socially adequate if I did.
Being
Like,
a
I mean, someone who's similar to my age.
yeah, I feel that. I will say though, being a twin is the most elite way to be a sibling. Yeah.
Why is that? Oh yeah,
Why are
because
there
you're two
twins
twins.
here?
We're
That's
both
crazy.
twins. Yeah.
But you're not twins of each other.
No.
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 That'd be weird.
That would be. Well, let's not say that.
Yeah.
There have been.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's very rare for that
Yeah,
to
that is
happen.
rare. Yeah, we can say it's rare.
It's very interesting. Wait, but what's the twin experience like for you guys?
Well, twins are just superior because you
Why?
get to
They-
do everything together.
Yeah. Like
'Cause
by
I-
default you do everything
I
together.
have-
You
I
would
have-
assume that's trash.
I have friends who are
I don't know.
twins, and like I'm pretty sure they don't enjoy like doing.
Well,
stuff
that's sad.
together.
They didn't do it right. I'm sorry.
Well, they're also like identical, so it's like they feel like they have a loss of identity.
Well, Brittany's also identical, no?
No.
No.
Oh, you're not. Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
But I did get called. We did get our names switched all the time.
Okay.
Would you say you
now,
look similar?
Now that I think about it, we look like sisters, but I think it's more of a name thing because her name is Tiffany, my name is Brittany.
Ah.
It's the fact that the names sound similar.
Oh.
Like if it was my name's Brittany and her name's like Alexis or something, it
Tiffany
probably
and
wouldn't have
Brittany
happened.
are
But because they
pretty
sound
similar.
the same, I'm sure that was probably a contributing factor.
I see.
Not purely because we look the same.
Mm. But the thing is, doing things together by default kind of sucks, though, right?
No, it's great.
Because you always have.
Because then you have no independence.
You
if
always
you
have a friend.
You'll always have a friend to do something.
I think
with.
that's okay, but like I think what I think identical twins struggle with is the fact that like when they do stuff together, people can't differentiate who's who, so they treat them as a singular entity. Like when I had
Yeah.
classes with them,
That's
the
true.
teacher would just call them like the twins or like their last name, and they wouldn't treat them as individuals. And so like, they had like a complete and total loss of like who they were because they're completely different from each other if you get to know them. But like everybody else from the outside treats them as a single person. It's like, oh,
Right.
have you seen the twins? Or have you like it's like oh, it's like not like oh, have you seen one or the other? So it's just like it feels like even though like when they do things together, it feels like it's not like of their own like choice. Like they just become like one blob to everybody else.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And like that's fair. Like I have known like identical twins that dealt with the exact same thing,
Mhm.
but that was more of a. I think part of it is the parents' fault because, like, whenever we were younger, it was easier to do stuff together, and we didn't really care about that phenomenon happening. But as you get older and as you do begin having like your own sense of self-identity, it's really important for you to not always associate with your sibling at all times. And I think part of what you just said, Ezekiel, happens whenever parents like over-invest in that exact interaction of putting them all together throughout all these years, and then people on the outside do where they clump them together, and that's where the issue comes from. So I think part of it is the parents' fault in that if they continue that, like, if they don't foster differentiation between them, then it's much easier for that thing to happen.
Yeah, that
Which
makes
is not
sense.
good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There are actually like a group of kids in my elementary school who were all different ages and from the same family,
Mhm.
but they were all dressed identically. So I wonder if they
That's so
experienced something similar.
What do you, Ezekiel has a take for that.
It's
about
like the
that.
gang or whatever.
I know
gang.
there's,
Ezekiel,
there's,
Yeah.
I'm still too close to high school to talk about people from high school, so.
Okay.
Well, just don't mention who they are.
Actually,
Actually,
no, but I was gonna say like identifies who they are.
oh. But the thing is, like, do you have a take about that? Because I think everyone dressing the same is actually very weird.
Yeah, but that wasn't what I was gonna talk about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like an adjacent idea.
I don't know. High school was an interesting time. Because you're just like forced to be with people the entire time.
No, you're not.
Huh?
Just stay away.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Yeah, let's go.
That's not a something to handshake over. I don't.
I mean, if it was intentional, then
That's
it's so
crazy.
cool, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Not
intentional?
Actually, I feel like it is harder to be like less around people than it is when you come to college. Because when I come to college, and if I sit in like the lecture hall, like if I sit in the middle, like I clear the whole row out.
That's true. People don't like sitting next to other people.
What?
Or maybe they just don't like you.
Why?
Yeah.
That could also be a thing.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I just sit down and then there's like no one near me, like within like 4 to 5 seats.
You should make friends. You should talk to people in the lecture hall.
True.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never tried that before.
You should
Oh,
try
really?
it. It's actually
Yeah,
a
it's
fun
actually-
time.
I
I met a
mean,
lot of
maybe
people
not.
in the lecture hall.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You did it like first day of school, right? That's how you met me and Ezekiel.
That is true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But also like just this past semester. Well, technically this was like through a mutual friend, but I met someone who I like got to spend a lot of time with.
Mhm.
And it was great. So like meeting people in lecture halls is kind of fire. Because you also like get to meet people who have similar interests to you in a way that you like wouldn't if you just try to meet people on the streets.
Yeah.
I don't know if meeting people in lecture hall. Because I feel like people in lecture hall don't want to be talked to.
Yeah,
Depends.
but
And like
the
in my
thing is-
course, like, dude, these people, like...
Because like
I-
last time I talked in a lecture hall, like someone roasted me on MIT Confessions.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So I just don't talk anymore.
Yeah, me too, actually. That's so crazy.
That's crazy. Happened to both of
Well,
y'all.
like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was funny, though.
Mm.
But looking back, it was funny. At the moment, I didn't feel funny.
Yeah, I
No,
remember
not
that.
The
yeah,
moment
yeah.
I moved out of New Vassar, I met...
Wow. Allegedly New Vassar. Allegedly New
Could
Vassar.
be like any dorm that's like similar to that. You know
Any
what I
dorm.
mean? That has like a real
Potentially any dorm similar to New Vassar.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not- I still don't think it's funny.
Still
Get
bad?
us as a humor, Ezekiel. Get us as a humor.
True. But yeah, I don't know. So when do you talk to people? Because like this will help the audience. No, no.
Sorry, that's me.
Yeah, like when do you talk to people in lecture and stuff? Because like maybe this will help people like find friends and all that. Socialize.
Sometimes before lecture, sometimes after lecture.
Like when people are leaving and stuff.
Sometimes, yeah. Also, sometimes you meet it through mutual friends. Like you have a friend in the class, and then you get to meet their friends, and it's
Mutual
cool.
friends. Wow.
Yeah.
Don't have any of those.
That's crazy, bro.
That's not true.
I could hook you up. I know a lot of cool people.
I can hook you up too.
Jay also knows a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys hook him up?
Maybe.
Ian can't
Maybe.
hook him up. He has no friends.
How dare you?
Wow.
How dare
I think
you?
Ian has more friends than I do.
He might actually. He might.
That's so crazy.
I know a lot of people. You just don't know them.
They don't have like a link to the next person.
Yeah. There's
okay.
like degrees of like
Separation.
Degrees
Yeah.
of separation.
That's kind of cool.
7 degrees of Ian Rosado. Like Kevin Bacon, but Ian instead.
Oh yeah.
That's very interesting. I don't know. But Brittany, do you have a lot of friends? Probably.
I like to think so.
Okay, yeah. That's what I assumed.
But I'm not a very social person.
That's cap.
So I don't really know how that worked out.
Fair.
That's cap, right?
No. It's not cap.
Yeah, she's actually quite like not as social as other people.
When you say social, you mean like you don't go out of your way to talk to people.
Absolutely not.
That's fair. But like, you look kind of approachable. I think that's what matters.
I don't look approachable at all.
Then say that you've been saying that since like freshman fall.
Yeah, but then like I didn't realize it until like. Well, I knew it, but like I didn't realize how powerful it was until like a couple occasions.
Yeah, you told
like
me.
one time, like it was like Halloween and people were handing out candy, and they like went to every person standing next to me except for me, and then I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't want any candy." And they're like, "I know, I wasn't talking to you." And then like another time, I was like walking like I think this time the other day I was just like walking down somewhere, and this like guy, like it was down the street, like some like random guy was just like walking up to people like a bit creepily. Right? He took one look at me and was just like, nah, and just kept on walking.
You mean you would just walk up to them to talk?
Well, he wasn't really talking, I would say. He was just making sounds.
I mean, in general, people don't really approach people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very true.
Which is interesting. Do you think that's a good or bad thing? I don't know.
It's a neutral thing.
I think a
Neutral?
man,
I think it's neutral.
I'm pretty sure a man could go like their whole life without like talking to anybody if they tried.
Anyone could. You just don't respond when they ask you.
Well,
things.
No, but I think it'd be easier.
Yeah,
As
it
a
would
man?
be. It would be
Yeah.
easier, but like, wait, but why would you do that?
Probably depends on the culture, I would assume. Maybe in the U.S., but I don't know about other places.
In the U.S., you could for sure. Like, you live in New York, no one's talking to you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no situations where, like, unless it's like the homeless guy down the street or something, but like, there, just no one talks back.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, because I think because there's a big problem, right, where like people have trouble finding friends and stuff, right? And so, how would you? Let's say you're going into college. How do you make new friends?
I don't know actually.
You're forced to meet new people.
You had
You're forced to meet people.
Not necessarily, actually. You would.
Well, I mean, it depends on the
kind
school.
of.
But like here, we were forced to meet a lot of people.
That's not true.
That's not true.
No, you definitely
That's not
were.
true.
No, you met a lot of people.
Yeah, you met a lot.
Y'all didn't go to
No, 'cause-
to orientation, meet people there.
No, but
I
they
talked to a
didn't
single
like me.
person my entire
They
orientation.
didn't like me.
Well,
for
that's
sure.
a skill issue.
They
You have
actually
the
actively
opportunity.
avoided
That's
me.
your fault.
Yeah, I know
They
it's my fault.
actively
That's the
avoided me,
problem.
yeah?
I know it's my fault that I didn't talk to people. That's sort of the problem.
That's crazy.
The only person I talked to at orientation was Jaden.
Yeah.
And then
That's cool.
through Jaden, we went to like the 1801 like meetup,
Yeah.
and no one showed up
Oh.
except for Liam.
Liam,
And,
wait, that's how we met Liam?
Yeah, I think that's.
That's crazy.
So then Liam
Good
was
thing
like,
we went.
so then we said gave Liam our number, and so
And
we
then
meet
Liam
up to
met
do
Rahul.
homework, right?
Mhm.
Then Liam came and he brought David, so we bought.
He brought David and Rahul. And
No,
he brought
no,
Rahul a
didn't
different
bring
time.
Rahul, No, and then we asked him if he wants to work on the 801 homework. He said I already did it with a different group. And
Yeah.
we said, yo, why can't we join that group? And he said, yeah, you can come next time. And that's how we met Brittany, Rahul, and Sophia.
Oh my goodness. Wait, life is
Sophia
crazy.
actually invited me to that.
Oh, so then Liam met Sophia first.
Whoa, this is so meta.
Wow.
Wait, okay, continue the story. Well, get to me.
Yeah, and then we went to 1801 class, and there was a kid sitting in front of us.
Mhm.
And then
Well, I got there like you were already there. Because you showed up like 20 minutes early. This is like probably second or third class. Because first class I showed up like 30 minutes early, but then I came like slightly later, and then you were already talking to the people in front of us, which were Jonathan and Rachel.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Jonathan turned around and was like, hello.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm nice.
Yeah.
I said hi to people.
But I wouldn't have done that.
Why did you do that? That's like
I actually don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I might have like
It was very-
seen you guys
it was good.
elsewhere.
It was a very
I met you.
unmemorable experience.
I've never seen you before.
It was unmemorable. That's not really how we became friends, I would say.
No,
Just
that's how we.
acquaintances
No,
at
but the
that
thing
point.
is, like, once you meet for the first time, it's pretty like. Thing is, we were all in Vassar. Did we like walk back?
Yeah, and then from
No, we did not.
Jonathan, I met Ian.
Then how-
Yes.
And that is like the entire.
Hey,
setup.
but you
I
met
would say
Ian before
the-
Jonathan?
No, through Jonathan. I met.
Oh yeah, same.
And I would say the point where we like became friends was like at the party. That's when I started like
Party?
really
What
party?
the birthday party.
Oh,
Which
Yeah,
one?
when
Which
you guys
one?
invited me to the birthday party, that's how I met everybody.
We
else
did not.
In the group.
We
hey,
were the
hey,
last
hey,
people who were
hey.
invited to the birthday party.
No,
we were like,
Ezekiel's birthday party.
Oh, my birthday party.
Not my birthday party.
wait, what? Are you serious? No, that's
Yeah.
not true. That can't be.
Definitely not my party. We were not like
No.
friends at that
No.
point.
No.
You know how
I
I
would
choose
say.
how to pick people for my like birthday party? So I picked like the people who was like the physics group. And I thought to myself, who would be upset if they found out that I didn't invite them? And I just went through.
Wait, so
and
you
then-
thought I would be upset?
Well, because like you're like at least one link apart, so you would definitely find out about it.
I wouldn't have been that upset.
Yeah, but then I feel bad. Like, even if you weren't upset.
You know, that's fair. I respect that. And then you asked
Because
me
the
to-
entire because that was a good squad.
That was the squad, the full squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then one dissociated.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
And it hasn't changed since. That's crazy.
No.
David's AFK.
Yeah, David's actually AFK. I don't know where this guy is.
You gotta find him. That's
Bro.
your own fault.
Yeah.
I found him a few times.
The audience will meet David at some point.
Dude, he's never meeting him. Dude, I don't know what he's doing
David's
nowadays.
the guy behind the camera.
Oh yeah, he's right there. He's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
he's not
We'll,
serious.
you guys will meet David. Actually, if we get like, we should do like one of those things when you get a
If
million
you get a million subscribers.
you'll
Yeah,
see
this is an
David's
interesting
face.
guy. This is an interesting guy. You definitely want to see.
He likes Apple Jacks, which is
Oh yes.
Yeah, he does
Dave,
like
we need to get David on here just to tell everybody his like most unbased takes, and we can like flame him on the spot.
You know, maybe he's right though. Maybe he's right. I don't know.
We were actually David and Lee were having a conversation about this, but we actually looked up that Applejack's has a song, and there was another studio that had a song, and the Applejack song was actually kind of good.
Probably.
It probably was because they need something to get you
Yeah.
because no one else believes it.
But the song was just called Applejack's. It had nothing to do with like the cereal.
Oh,
What? Okay, never.
It was
Okay,
just called
well.
Applejack's. Yeah.
I guess on that note, this is the end of the podcast.
I guess so.
Yeah, quite a long one.
Thanks for watching The Elevator. We'll be back again next week, hopefully, with the same people, maybe different people.
We should make the podcast less long.
More people.
Yes.
We'll refine it. This one was a little bit different. We wanted to just kind of talk today, get to know us a
because we're
little
built
bit.
different.
Yeah. Thanks for watching The Elevator. I'm Ezekiel Day.
I'm not saying my name again, but goodbye.
Bye. Wear your seatbelts, people.
Wear your
Don't do
seatbelts.
drugs.
No drugs.
Don't
drink alcohol.
We don't want alien era.